Let me check over here.
And is this a game that you wrote? Rule set? I didn't really.
Yeah, so this is a game I wrote the game. I sculpted the miniatures. I designed all the graphics. I'm painting the art. I'm basically doing everything. Mostly because the sci-fi games that were coming out, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 years ago, weren't capturing what I wanted to see in a sci-fi game.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Hold on, I'm picking up a. Sorry,
Are you
I
picking up
was
sound?
sorry about that. I was picking up the. I was checking the stream. I was picking up the echo from our because there's a lag. There's conversation from a few minutes ago. Okay, so yeah, so I designed all this stuff to capture kind of the feel of games that I wanted to see. So I've been playtesting it, working on it for a couple of years. I'm getting ready to launch a Kickstarter for some of the miniatures in about a week, and I'm hoping to get the game published probably next year. I think that the beta is ready for like public testing. I just haven't finished the draft. I haven't moved into like something to share with the public quite yet. Does that all make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The minis are very cool.
Thanks, man. All right.
Your Kickstarter starts on the 3rd? Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay.
And when you're talking about the minis being very cool, you're talking about you're having minis created, casted, or something like that.
Yeah, so I sculpted all these figures digitally, and I'm sending them to a caster who's casting them. I already have masters for about half of the figures here. And then also because they're digital, I can pull them into Tabletop Simulator. And I was able to kind of slap some quick paint jobs on them. The quality of these figures is much lower than in reality because Tabletop Simulator has to like crush them down to something that's actually usable. But yeah. All right.
But I have
Mark, who I've never met, I got to shoot him tonight.
Yes,
awesome.
exactly.
You can't ask for much more.
All right. Okay, so I think we are ready. Since you guys, I mean, we're a little bit early, but if you want, since we're all here, we could get started on this. Is that okay with you guys, or do you need a few minutes?
I'm fine. I figured we were going to start a little early just to go over the commands and all that stuff.
Yeah. So, David, you said you're familiar with Tabletop Simulator, so you're probably okay with it, all the moving figures and cards and stuff like that. The game I've taught this game to strangers at conventions and stuff like that several times, half a dozen times probably. And what I've seen is that the game typically takes about 6 rounds. And the first round, folks are confused because they're still getting to grips with how everything works. Round 2, they're starting to figure things out. They can just kind of run their stuff themselves. And then by round 3 and 4, they really have things down and they can move through everything pretty smoothly. With Tabletop Simulator, because the interface is a little bit clumsier, even though the game should be 6 rounds, sometimes I've had to cut it down to 4 rounds. So we'll take a look at the time around 10 o'clock. And if that should give us an idea, maybe even sooner than that, like how we're doing getting through the game, and we might have to cut the game short at 4 rounds instead of the full 6 rounds. Okay? All right, so I'll start going through how all this stuff works. I want to get you in playing as quickly as possible, so there might be some things that we'll just, bring up as we get into the game itself. So I've played games with Mark before, so I kind of know his background with tabletop games. David, do you have a background in war games or anything like that?
I've never played a game before. I play like lots of Savage Worlds. I actually got a solo game of Star Trek Alliance up behind me. I play everything. If somebody puts it on the table, I'll play it.
Okay. Have you played any like miniatures based? I know Savage Worlds is a little bit more miniatures based, but have you played any?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
You have.
Lots of.
Okay. So
things. Yep.
essentially, the rules for this, you can move your guys, you can make them shoot, they can get in hand-to-hand combat, and they will, as they're getting killed, they might start to run away, and that's kind of the basics, which is very similar between a lot of different war games.
Yep.
So let's go over some of the specifics. So each of you has a force of units here, right? So let's see. David, you're over here. So you are the heroic Astroguards who have invaded this jungle colony world to wrest it from the iron grip of the evil Totalitarian Dominion, which are Mark's white-suited stormtroopers, drone troopers on this side of the table. You each have 6 units. Some of those units are group units. So a group unit has 5 little guys in it. Some units are character units, and a character unit has only 1 figure. Each unit also has a profile card associated with it, or each type of unit. So your Astroguards here, let me move them back into their starting position. They have this profile card here that has their name on it, their abilities, their attributes, and things like that. Your Space Cadet here, she has this green profile card here at the end. And then you have an Astroguard leader, David. He has his profile card here, and the Colonel, she has hers at the end of the table here. Mark, let me just point out which cards belong to which units for you.
And Astroguards are in groups of 5.
Yes, exactly. Mark, you've got your Colonial Conscripts, which are group units of pretty crummy troops, but they have this green card here at the end. Your Drone Troopers are these white-suited shock troops. They have this card here in the middle. You've got your Sleazoid Overseer, who's kind of like he kidnaps people, he sells them, in various slave markets, that sort of thing. He's got his card here, and then you have another character unit who's a bounty hunter type guy with a really nasty laser gun, and he's got his red card all the way on the end there.
But he's a pedal head.
Yeah, so one of the so this game, I've tried to throw in some little references to different game groups I've worked with over the years, and so this is based on a couple guys I've gamed with. I threw them in there as a character, and they love this game Tecumel, which I've never played, and I guess fans of that game are called pedalheads. So I was like, okay, well, I'll throw that little reference in there. All right, so you have your units. A couple other things. You have this play board, which is this kind of purple and orange board here on the side. That's going to contain some of the cards that you'll be using, because you also have a deck of cards. And you're going to be drawing some of those cards into your hand and playing them to do things like activate units or give them special abilities during the game. There are some other little tokens that we've got. We have these blue fired tokens. So after a unit shoots its weapons, you use this token to indicate that they have fired their weapons. We have these little red pin tokens. So when a unit comes under fire, if they don't, sometimes they'll take a casualty and they'll lose a figure, but sometimes they're just going to take these pinned markers, which will show that they're under fire and starting to get stressed by that. We also have the dice here, and let me just go over the symbols so you know what they are. All right, they're 6-sided dice. Half of the faces have this check mark, and that is a success. So that's generally when you're trying to accomplish something and you're rolling dice, you're looking for those check marks. Some of the dice have this little shield that is a block. That's only really used when you're conducting attacks. And then we also have this symbol. One side of the die has this kind of space, dead space guy, dead astronaut. That's a kind of a special effect or a critical effect, something like that. And that comes up pretty rarely, and I'll point it out when it does matter. All right. Oh, shoot, let me just make one note here of something else I got to tell you about. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at the profiles so you understand what you're looking at when you're looking at a profile. So I'm going to look here at this Space Cadet. You see along the top row there, we have her attributes. We have her level, her vigor, her will, and skill. Most of these range between 1 and 6. 3 is average. So her level 2 is fairly low. Level 2 means she's kind of a civilian. She's a green recruit, something like that. A level 3 would be a professional, so a trained military person or police officer or something like that. And then level 4 are your elite units that are highly trained and really good at what they do. Vigor is their physical strength and toughness, how good they are in like hand-to-hand combat, how well they can resist getting shot, that sort of thing. Will is their intelligence and charisma. So if they're trying to do something with mentally resist, be brave, don't run away, stop routing, or do some sort of psychic ability, it's going to be with will. And then skill is their technical aptitude. So that shows how good they are at shooting weapons, advanced weapons, things like that, using computers and that sort of thing. Next to their picture on the right-hand side there, you see a couple little paragraphs of text. The top paragraph is just flavor text. There's a couple keywords in there that some rules apply to, but I don't think anything. This is just an introductory scenario. I don't think there's anything there that uses those keywords. We have on her, she has a weapon. You can see it's a pistol, and it says it's a medium-ranged attack. And it also says it has an attack pool of 5D, so it's going to be 5 dice. And then there's a special ability she gets with that attack that modifies how many dice that she's going to roll. She also has a stealth ability, and that's just another little thing that she can do that just applies almost all the time, except in certain cases it kind of turns off. But there's no dice that you roll to do that. It's just a certain ability she has. Let's see. Let's look over here. We have a couple abilities on, let's do the Astro Officer. You can see that under his fire order, it says test will, and then for each check mark, you can do something. So you're just going to, in that case, when you test an ability, you take dice equal to that ability. So in this case, his will is 4, so you're testing will. You're going to grab 4 dice, and you're going to roll them, and for each check mark that shows up in the results, something will happen for him. Sometimes you'll have an ability that says, test will, and if there's a check mark, something happens. And that's just a binary thing. So if you have any check marks in a pool where it says if, then the ability occurs. All right, so that's a lot so far. Do you have any questions about what I've talked about thus far?
No.
All right.
I'm good.
You're good. All right.
I just need to remember the keys for like drawing cards and stuff.
Yeah, I'll remind you, and we'll go through that. We'll go the first round. We'll go nice and slow. We're gonna do everything together, and I'll walk you through it. And you'll start. I swear, by round 3, you'll have this all, no problem. All right. Let me show you some other stuff. There's some abilities that talk about ranges. So in this game, you're going to be measuring distances between different units to see if they can do certain things. So there's a range board over here. This isn't to scale. I kind of enlarged it so you can see it a little better. But it shows that there's 4 ranges here, okay? And I forgot to actually update the numbers here. Whoops, sorry about that. Okay, so close range is the shortest one. It's 3 inches. You only use that because you can't end a move within close range of an enemy unless you are charging them and going into hand-to-hand combat with them. So that kind of forces you to spread out from enemies. You can't stop an inch away from somebody and just start shooting them with your laser gun. And it also allows units to screen or protect weaker units behind them. They can kind of fan out and allow units behind them to do things without having to make like a shield wall like you would have in an Ancients game. Short range is 6 inches, and that is really only used for measuring the distance a unit can move. So every time a unit moves, they're going to move 6 inches, or up to 6 inches. Medium range is 9 inches. That is used for, that's the longest range a pistol can shoot. And then long range, which is most other ranged attacks, is 18 inches. If a target is between 9 inches and 18 inches, they get a bonus to their defense. But that's pretty much it for the ranges. All right, so why don't we roll through, let's just go through a range, like a couple simple attacks so you can see how the dice work, how you figure out how to kill each other, because I know that's one of the most interesting parts of a war game. And we'll get into how you activate units and how a turn plays out after we do that. So Mark, why don't you grab one of your group units. So if you remember, drag a box around a group, and then let's pull it up to somewhere over here. You also see that, oh, too far. Let's back it up a little bit, if you can. Perfect. Yeah, somewhere in there. Yep. So you also can see as you're moving your unit, it's measuring the distance for you. So you don't have to do a different measurement with a different tool. It'll just tell you how to do that. All right, so we'll say the Astroguards are, it's their turn and they want to shoot at these drone troopers. So to do that, we're going to look on the Astroguards. We're going to look at their attack ability. And they have laser guns. And so that is a long-ranged attack. So first you would measure to see if the unit is within long range. So to do that, you're going to draw a line between the closest figure in the attacking unit and the closest figure in the defending unit. So I've done this, I've drawn it. It looks like they're about 10 inches away. So that means the drone troopers are within long range of the laser guns of the Astroguards, but because they're beyond medium range, they're also going to get a bonus to their defense. All right, so now we next look at the attack pool for the Astroguards, and I can see that it is 3D, which is 3 dice, plus 1D per figure in the unit. So you would have 3 dice, and then you add 1 more die for every guy in the unit. So who can tell me how many dice we're rolling?
8 dice.
Very good, students. Very good. All right. So you have, this is called your attack pool. You have built your attack pool. There are some cases where you will get to add extra dice to your attack pool. But for now, since we're just going to test this out, why don't you roll that attack pool? All right, very good. So again, we're looking, because you're attempting something, you're looking for those check marks. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? 4 or 5? No, 6. 6 check marks. All right, very good. So the next thing in an attack is we allow the target to make a defense roll. So to figure that out, we look at the target's level. Remember, that's how good they are at combat, that sort of thing.
Level 3.
So they're level 3. So they're going to get 3 dice into their attack pool.
Their defense pool, right?
I'm sorry, yeah, their defense pool. And then like I said, we can add some dice to these pools for certain things. So because they're beyond medium range, they get an extra die for being beyond medium range. If they were, for example, in this is a rough terrain here, this kind of brown stuff, they get an extra die for that. If they had guys under cover, they get extra dice for that. So you can build up a defense pool by staying under cover and being sneaky, that sort of thing. But these guys are in the open, they're at long range, so we just have
like half the guys that are undercover, that's enough.
Yeah,
No.
So if they are completely blocked for each figure that is completely out of line of sight from anybody in the attacker, you get an extra die. It just keeps things simple instead of checking a bunch of different things. It has worked out pretty well. All right, so for these guys, we get four dice. So why don't you roll those? There you go. And you're looking for shields because it's a defense roll. Holy moly, look at that. That is 3 shields. That's pretty good. All right, each shield cancels one of the attacker's successes. So I'm just going to pull these out of the pool here. So it cancels 3. And we have 3 successes left. All right, so now we compare these successes to the target's vigor to see if we killed anybody, and will to see if we inflict a lot of pin damage to them. So let's look at their vigor.
3 vigor.
3 vigor. All right, so because those 3 successes match the 3 vigor, that manages to kill one of the figures in this unit. So we'll take him out of there.
Oh no!
If you had inflicted 6 successes, it would have killed 2 units. The unit would have taken 2 casualties, but we just have 1 for these. Any excesses, so if you had 4 successes instead, it would still only kill 1 of those figures. Next, we are going to compare the successes to the target's will. So what is the
3.
will? 3. All right. When a unit takes an attack that has any number of successes that weren't blocked, they take 1 pin. If the number of successes was greater than the target's will, they would have taken an extra pin. So pins represent the unit coming under fire. They're getting scared. It's really impacting their ability to fight back, that sort of thing. And when a unit has a pin on it, 1 or more pins, it cannot take move actions. So they're pinned down. They can't run away, anything like that. When a unit attacks a unit that has pins on it, they get an extra die in their attack pool for each pin on there. So it's a good idea to have all of your guys, attacking a single unit, because you build those pins up and they start to multiply the number of dice that you get to throw into your pool. And also, if the number of pins ever exceeds the target's will, so in this case, if this target had 4 pins on it, because its will is 3, it would immediately rout. And when a unit routs, it takes all of its pins, any other tokens on it, off of it. It turns, it runs back towards its starting area, and if it ever gets off the board, it is completely destroyed.
Okay.
All right. The last thing is, when you finish attacking with a unit, you put a little fired token on it. A unit that has a fired token on it can't shoot its weapon, and also it can't take a move action. So these guys are going to have to spend an action to reload the weapon, which removes the fired token so that they can shoot again. All right. Does that all make sense? Any questions about attacking?
Nope. So that makes sense.
And you get 2 actions.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, we'll get to the actions. You can.
Okay. There's
some little tricks you can do to give units even more than 2 actions.
Okay.
Melee is very similar. You're going to be using your base vigor essentially to construct an attack pool. Defense pools work the same way. The other thing is that to attack somebody in melee, you're going to use a move action to move into contact with them. And as soon as you charge somebody like that, the defender, the target, is going to take a pin just from getting charged. So it automatically gives the attacker a leg up by inflicting a pin on them. Actually, attacking in melee is a separate action from moving up. So just because you charge somebody doesn't mean you're going to be able to attack with that same action as well. I have very rarely seen melee attacks happen in this, just because people like shooting lasers at each other. So there's that. All right. Let's see. If a unit ever takes casualties in excess of its will, it's immediately destroyed. So for these guys, their will is 3. If they take 4 casualties, you just wipe out the rest of the unit. All right. So that is that. Let's get into the cards and how activating units works. All right. So you have a deck of cards. You are going to start the game with 3 cards in your hand. So here, let me just pull them out though, so you guys can see what they look like. And I will put them back in and reshuffle them after we're done here. Where's a green one?
Or you could just stack mine if you want.
Stack them in your favor?
Yeah.
All right, so there are 27 cards in your deck. There are 3 colors of cards, and each color of card has 3 different symbols on them. So you can see that we have these green cards have a number 2, that's the value of the card. The blue cards have a value of 3, and the red cards have a value of 4. Those are going to be used to determine initiative. So at the beginning, each round is broken into phases. So in some games, it's like an I go, you go. So like David would move a unit, activate a unit, and then Mark would activate a unit, and then David would activate one. You'd kind of go back and forth like that. In other games, each player activates all of their stuff. They don't do everything, and then the opposing player gets to do everything with their unit. In Star Schlock, you're going to be going back and forth, so it's kind of I go, you go, but you're going to be activating groups of units throughout the turn, and that's determined by playing these these initiative cards. All right, so you're going to have 3 cards in your hand. At the beginning of phase 1 of round 1, you're going to pick one of those cards to lay down, and each player is going to lay it down simultaneously. The player who had the highest value of that card is going to go first. Okay, so we're going to say here. We're going to do. Let's say that David threw a level 2. Then as soon as he plays it, it's going to go into his initiative phase 1 area here, and then we're going to say that Mark played this level 3 card. Mark, don't forget that this goes into his deck.
Yep.
I don't want to go on yours. Okay, so in this case, Mark would be going first because he won the initiative. On Mark's turn in this initiative, he decides a level of units to activate. He's going to activate all of the units of that level one at a time, and each of those units has to carry out all of their actions before he moves on to the next unit. If he picks a level of units that matches the level or the value of the card, each of those units gets 2 actions. Otherwise, they get 1 action. So, Mark, just pick a level of unit so I can kind of explain, show you an example of how that's going to work.
Okay, I'll pick the drone troopers.
Okay, so they're level 3. So this would go into your slot here. You would pick one of your 2 units of drone troopers to activate first. It would take out, because that matches, it's going to get 2 actions, so it could move twice, or it could move and shoot, something like that. And after that one finished, then you'd get to activate the other unit of drone troopers, and then they would take 2 actions. Okay? You also see that there are the icons on this card. Once a card drops down here onto your board, you can, in the future, at any point, flip it face down to use that card to give the active unit a action that matches that icon. So there's 3 types of actions. There's movement actions, attack actions, and command actions. Command actions are kind of general overall things for morale or doing special abilities and stuff. Movement is for moving, attacking is for shooting and meleeing people. So for example, Mark could move these drone troopers twice, and a move is 6 inches, so they could move, let's say, 12 inches out here. And then if he wanted, he could flip this face down.
Right.
Sorry, these guys flip. And then move it another 6 inches, right?
Yep.
Something like that. You can save those cards up. So after Mark activates his units, then David is going to do the same thing. He'll pick a level of units. So if he picks level 2s, he's going to move his single level 2 figure. She'll activate this space get twice. Or he could say, I want to do my Astroguards, and then they would each get to activate once because there's a mismatch between their level and the value of the card. And you don't have to spend that icon during that particular activation, right? You could keep playing these cards and saving them up so that in phase 3 you might have 3 additional actions to give to 1 or more units as you activate them.
They don't have to match numbers at that point?
Nope. Once they're here, then you only care really about when you're spending these cards, you're only really caring about the icon. Yep. After we get through phase 3, though, that is the end of that round. Any cards on your board that you played get flipped face down and put in your discard pile. So you do want to spend these things while you have them because they are, use them or lose them.
Yep.
Okay.
This is his card, right?
Yep, very good. So we'll pull this back here. So there's only level 2, 3, and 4 cards. In the case of a tie, one player during each round is the tiebreaker, and it just goes back and forth between the players. So David, it looks like you have this tiebreaker indicator right here, so you'll be the tiebreaker in round 1. And when you're a tiebreaker, you just get to decide which player has to activate first. Oh, sorry, one other thing. after you activate your level of units, we use these little orange cubes that are on your playmat to remind us which unit level you activated. So let's say you activate your Astroguards, they're level 3. You'll just put this little here thing on level 3 to remind yourself. Because when you activate a unit that has already activated this round, they lose an action. So there might be cases where, if you are activating your guards here and it's a mismatch, they only have 1 action, and if they've already activated this round, they're going to get down to 0 actions. So the only thing they can do is to spend these resource cards for free actions for them to do anything that round. And again, you'll get the hang of it by round 3, I assure you. All right, so let me check my list here. Anything else? Oh, yeah, okay, 2 more things. Characters are... they have a couple special abilities to keep them more competitive with these group units. The first is plot armor. So when a single figure unit, a character unit, takes a casualty, to save them, you can take one of the cards from your hand and you can assign it to that card to save them, okay, to that profile. So that would cancel the casualty, they'll stay alive. But in subsequent attacks, the attacker gets to add the value of that card to their attack pool. So the longer you do this, the more dice that attackers are going to get on to use on them, and the more casualties they'll end up taking, right? Because her vigor is 3. If somebody rolls 24 dice and she takes 3 casualties, you would then have to spend 3 cards to keep her alive, which is probably not a good idea. To get extra cards, there are these objective markers here. So we have 3 objective markers. You can capture objective markers, and for each one that you capture, you get an extra card at the end of the round. So it's a good idea to capture those. All right, I know that is a lot of stuff. Do you have any questions so far? Because I know the first round is it's gonna be rough. We'll get through it. I'll walk you through it. But I assure you, you're gonna pick it up pretty quickly.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for letting me explain all of that stuff. All right.
I pulled my cards.
So we are ready to go. We're going to play our 6 rounds. We're going to do victory points at the end of the game. You'll get 3 points. I think it's 3 points. Yeah, for each objective that you control at the end of the game, and you get 1 point for every enemy unit that you have killed or is routing at the end of the game. And we are also. Finally, we're only going to play on 2/3 of this board. So these squares over here, we're not going to be using for this particular game. Those are out of bounds. All right, so to start off, you are going to draw 3 cards into your hand.
Okay, so that you just, can you remind me how to draw a card?
Yeah, so you want to click and draw quickly away from it. You don't want to hold down because that is going to pick up the entire deck. And then you're going to put it in that slot on your side.
And I just hit the 3 button, hovered over it.
Oh, is that how you draw your cards?
Yep. And I get 3 cards.
Here, let me move this out.
You have to have that deck highlighted.
So did you hear that, Mark?
What?
If you hover over your deck,
yep,
you got your hand over here on this other stack of cards that you don't need.
Yep. Okay.
So hover over your deck and then just hit the 3, and it's going to draw 3 cards for you. Perfect.
And I don't know every little shortcut in this stuff. I'm always amazed.
Put them right there. That's great. Okay.
Yeah. Right. So I've been using Tabletop Simulator for a year, and I'm still learning stuff as well. So thanks for that tip. All right. So we're in phase 1. So you're going to each pick one of your cards to use. Remember that determines who's going to win initiative and who gets to go first, and also will indicate which level of units you might want to activate.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to go over?
Drag it to the initiative phase.
What's that? You can. So I tell people it should be secret, and then you reveal at the same time. I don't think anybody has ever cared, so we can just pull them out.
Okay.
I don't think it has.
I'm going to put it in initiative phase 1.
You got it. That's where it should be.
Okay.
What's a command action? It isn't.
A command action is, there are different actions on your cards. I think Astro Officer has this fire order where it's a command action. He can tell his guys to reload their weapons, basically.
Okay. All right.
All right, and you can flip that over and reveal it.
Okay, so I need to flip mine too?
Yeah, they should be flipped over face up now. There you go. All right. So, Mark, what did you roll? What did you play here?
Did I flip mine upside down again?
Yeah, you want to flip it face up. There you go. So you threw a 4, and David threw a 2. So, Mark, you have 1 initiative.
Okay.
So you will be going first. What level of units would you like to activate?
4.
4. All right. You have a single level 4 unit. That unit now gets 2 actions. So generally, you're pretty far away. You're probably going to want to move in twice. And you don't even have to, I see you measuring with the measuring tool, but I have these guys so that they measure as you move them. So if you want, you can just pick them up and move it 12 inches.
Okay, that's what I will do. Am I going through any rough terrain here?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well,
Rough terrain will slow you down, and we'll tackle that when somebody moves into rough terrain.
all right.
There you go. You have finished your phase 1 activation here. So
Now, could I use my card if I wanted to
Yes.
move again?
Yeah, you could, if you wanted to. Do you want to do that?
Let's see. Yeah, I want to move again.
All right. So flip that face down
Okay.
to spend that resource. So that's the F key. There you go. And then you can move him another 6 inches.
Okay. I'm colorblind, so it can be a little hard for me to see the units.
He is right here.
Where is he? Oh, right there. Yeah, he's blending in really
Oh,
well.
that's right, because you've got red-green color blindness, don't you?
Yeah, sorry about that.
He's camouflaged in his bright red shirt in the jungle.
There we go.
Perfect. All right, so you're going to finish out your phase by drawing a card to replace the one that you just played.
Okay.
All right.
So
David,
draw
it's your
Oh, so
turn.
you're always going to have 3
One
cards in
card?
your hand.
I should
You're
get
almost-
one.
Yeah, you're going to draw 1 card. You're almost always going to have 3 cards, but again, you might be spending them to save your characters and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that hand size will fluctuate throughout the game. All right, David, what level of units do you want to activate?
It's going to do the 2. So
right.
it's got 1 gal that does that, and then I
Yeah.
can move her twice, and
Yeah.
then, which is only 12 inches.
12 inches, yeah.
But I'm going to go ahead and flip that card over and go 18.
Sounds good. All right. I'm also going to just tell Mark what her special ability is.
I read it.
Okay.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, and that affects only my sleazoid, right? Isn't it a V or something like that? If they have a V next to their name?
Her stealth ability?
Oh, not her stealth ability. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. Basically, until David captures an objective, or if she has a fire token on her, she can't be attacked by ranged attacks.
Okay.
Somebody can run up and manhandle her, grab her, punch her
it.
in the face. But she's being sneaky for the first
And
part.
we're allowed to look at each other's mission cards, right? So we can...
Yeah, so I'm just using real basic. They're real basic.
Yeah, I just saw the mission card about she can, like, seduce one of my guys.
Oh, you must be looking at the ones I was playtesting and are not part of.
Oh, never mind. Okay, they were on the table, so...
Yeah,
was like,
I shoved them off to the side. Yeah, I'm playtesting a bunch of different things.
Okay,
and
never
I'm
mind.
like, this is introductory.
I was like, okay, I don't want to make my guy get picked up on.
Yes, the Forbidden
Does
Love
it cost to
mission.
move through the terrain?
Yeah, so you can.
I'll stay off of it.
All right, so here's how that rough terrain works. You can move into rough terrain with an action, but you can't leave in the same action, right? So she can't start outside of it, run across it, and end up on the other side. She would have to stop. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right, David, you have finished phase 1, so why don't you draw a replacement card?
And then I flip that card.
Oh,
because
yeah,
I
you
used-
got to flip that at face down. Oh, and don't forget to update your little, I'll move one over here for you, your little orange cubes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
activated level 2. Yeah.
Where are those orange cubes?
They are right here above your deck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you did your level 4s. You want me to drop one on a level 4 for you?
That'd be great.
All right.
So I can...
Yep, not a problem.
Thank you.
Wow.
All right, so we are going to do phase 2. So you'll each be drawing a card, or picking a card to play for your initiative. All right. So did you guys each drop? Yes, I see you did. So once you flip those cards face up.
Got a 2, so you're probably got an initiative.
Yeah. Mark, so you have 1 initiative.
Okay, then
So-
I am going to move my first squad here.
You're doing your level 3s?
My level 3s, yes.
Okay.
Come here, drone trooper. All right.
I should tell you, to capture an objective, you have to move into contact with that objective, and then you spend a command action to basically take it over.
And I can move twice.
Yes. So again, I'm just explaining some stuff as we're coming into it. So the terrain is pretty clear, so it's fine to grab the whole unit and move it. If things get congested, the way you would move a unit is you pick one figure in the unit, you move it 6 inches or 12 inches or whatever it is.
And then bring everybody
and
else.
then you move everybody else as close as
Yeah.
possible to that.
Okay, that makes sense.
But it's pretty flexible, especially around terrain or when things get congested.
Okay, and then I can move my other dudes, right?
Yes.
Now, this is a hill, correct?
This
So
is rough terrain, so they could move with one move action. They can get to the edge, and then they
Okay.
can't go all the way through it. If that makes sense. You can move through your own units though, so they could go this way.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then that is what I am going to do. And they can make 2, correct?
Yep. Very good. All right. I assume you don't want to spend this command action to do anything right now, correct?
That is correct.
I don't think there's anything they can do. So you're just going to keep that there, and you're going to draw a card back into your hand. I will update your board here with the little orange token. And then, David, you can conduct your actions.
All right, I will move, or I will activate the 4s.
Okay. So now, because there's a mismatch, they're going to get 1 action each.
I'm just getting it 1 action, right? So I'll just move 6 inches. Oops. I get too happy with the move, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm already at 8 inches.
All right.
And that's it for me.
All right. And you're going to save
I'm gonna draw a card.
your resource. And you're going to draw a card. Yep. Perfect. See? You're already picking it up. All right. And then our final activation. So this will be phase 3.
Okay.
Didn't time that out very well.
Decisions.
Oh, I should have moved my Sleazoid. Never mind. I forgot that he's...
Oh, he's level 3 also, right?
Yeah, my fault.
Yes, it's fine. Why don't you just move him twice? He's only going
Move
to get out here or something. He's not going
Not gonna
to
hurt
be that important, I don't think.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. So he would get 2 moves, correct?
Yeah. All right. Mark, you've picked yours. David, you've picked yours. You can flip your cards face up and reveal them.
I have a 4.
All right, Mark, I think you have 1 initiative. Yep. So what level are you activating?
I will activate my 2.
Your 2s. All right, so they're going to get 1 action each.
Okay.
Just moving those out of your way.
There we go. And then... Can you shoot through your own guys?
No, you cannot.
But the cluster of them can shoot. The unit
Yeah,
can shoot through
so
them.
figures within the shooting units. So figures in the same unit don't block line of sight, but figures in all their units block line of sight.
Okay. Roger.
All right, so that's
All
it
right,
for you,
hey,
right?
guys.
All right, so draw a replacement card.
Well, wait. Let me see if I could use one of these two things, right?
Yeah, but those are command actions. So if somebody was in contact with an objective, they could capture it, or if they had been pinned down or something like that, then you could use it to get rid of those pins. I don't think there's anything that you can do right now.
Okay.
All right, David, you're up.
All right, well, I will move this guy twice. And then I'm going to move him again with the card flip.
Got it. Making a strong push to that one objective on the left here.
We
Whoops,
just
I
want to
flipped.
shoot each other.
I just did this earlier.
You got it?
I'll get him.
Okay.
So I gotta remember how you not select somebody. Oops. Well, I did a good job.
Here, I'll fix these guys. You can move your
All
next
right,
unit.
thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. And then these guys will just do a move. I'm gonna get them out there, I guess. That's the name of the game.
Yep.
And then this group will go 12.
So one of the Astroguards' special ability, their suppressing fire, is that if they have a fire token on them, they can essentially donate one of their actions to another unit nearby to help them keep moving forward. And if they're not shooting anybody, you can always use the Astroguard leader to throw a fired token on somebody, so that they are set up to donate those actions to a different unit. All right, but I think that's it.
And these
So
little thingies are the objectives, right?
Yep.
Just to make sure.
those communication towers or something like that. All right, so we are done. So we are going to move all of our cards into the discard pile that we played.
Well,
Yep. Orange markers get removed and moved out of the way because we're done with that. If you had any fired tokens on any of your guys, those would be removed. Everybody automatically reloads their weapons at the end of each round.
Okay.
And if you had any objectives controlled, you would draw an extra card for each one. All right. The tiebreaker card goes to an opponent of David's choice, but because we only have one opponent here, that's just going to go right over to Mark. So Mark is now the tiebreaker. And I think that's it. We're ready to go for round 2.
and just can you remind me, because the inches aren't on there, John? What's the long range?
Long range is 18 inches.
18 inches. Okay.
Yep. So you should be drawing within weapons range this round. Don't forget, pistols are only medium range,
Can we? Oh, I didn't.
which is 9 inches. David, were you still working something out?
I got a card down there.
You did?
Oh, I have a card down too.
All
Yep.
right, let's flip them.
I'll flip it.
I have a 4.
Ooh,
I have a
2
four, and you have
4s.
the
All right.
tiebreaker.
All right, tiebreaker. Who do you want to go first?
I am going to move my level 4.
Okay, so you're going to go first, and you're moving your level 4. Got it.
Okay. Now, if I go over this hill, what does that mean again, John? Sorry.
Sorry. So if you move into this, you can get to this point with a single move.
Okay.
So if you're going for the objective,
Yeah.
you can't move into this rough terrain and exit it with the same move action.
Got it. Okay, but if I do 2 moves,
Yeah, so you could get here with one move and then just pop out of it with a second one, or move might be better. Yeah. It's really close. We're getting down to like less, half an inch or quarter inch. If you're trying to get to the objective, it might be, I don't know, say 2 moves to get here, and then you're in contact with it.
That's fine. I will do that.
All right.
And how do you do the ruler again?
The ruler is...
So can I just be like right next to it then, like that? Or do I put myself on top of it?
No, just touching it is fine. It's on the left toolbar. It's the 4th icon down. And just make sure it's set to inches.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I got it.
All right.
So, and I assume can you pre-measure?
Yeah.
Not that it really matters.
No, this game, I've tried to design it to be not annoying. So, yes, pre-measuring is fine. So here, just so you know, so he hasn't captured this objective, but the fact that he's there, now he's got that 3-inch zone of control, basically. You can't end a move within 3 inches of him if you're not charging him. So that might prevent your guys from contacting this objective. So you might have to dislodge him.
And he can take it if he had a command.
If he had a command, but he used both his actions moving through that rough terrain, and he doesn't have one, so...
But I am going to play my card.
All right, so you are going to use that now?
Yeah, and I'm going to take a shot at these guys.
Okay.
Range.
All right, so here's how we do this. The objective marker could obscure line of sight and block some of those guys off, but I'm looking at I think he can see...
Well, would I have had a second move? I could have moved him to the side of that, couldn't I have?
Yeah, but I'm saying I think he can see everybody.
Okay.
If he was attacking somebody over here, then some of them might be been out of line of sight.
Yeah,
but I think he can
so
see everybody.
I was going to attack these guys over here.
Yeah.
The first cluster.
All right, so let's check. What's the range on that?
Long range rifle.
Yep, so 60 inches. So they're still at way long range.
Yep.
All right, and this thing is a very nasty weapon.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. All right, so it's 5 dice.
Okay.
And for each check mark, each success, you get to then roll an additional die
Right.
that gets added to that pool.
Move to mover. Okay, so it's 5 dice, and then I roll those, and if I get any hits, I can add a dice.
Yes.
Okay. So do I have that? There's 5. All right, I'm going to go ahead and roll these.
Mm-hmm. All right, so it's 3 hits.
3 hits, so I add 3 more dice.
So you get to grab 3 more dice, and add those. Now, these extra dice don't add any additional hits for their successes, though. Add any additional dice for their successes.
And I just roll those as a separate pool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
Got it.
Yeah, because I'm going infinite if you can't add.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's
It'd be terrible for me.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna break this game right now.
All right, so that's 5 hits. All right, so we've got our Astroguards. For their defense pool, they are level 3, so they get 3 dice. Yep. They're at long range, so they get an extra die for long range. And they are in cover. They're in this rough terrain, so you get an extra die for that.
Ooh, good deal. I'll go for shields. Got 1.
Oh, 1. Okay. So we cancel 1 of
And
those.
I need to move a little fire counter on my guy, right?
You
Because
do,
he's shot.
yeah. So that is 4 total hits, correct, Mark?
Yeah, because I had 5.
Right. All right. So we compare it to their vigor. Their vigor is 3, which means we're going to kill one of those guys. Yep. And now we compare it to... Yeah, you just throw them off to the side there. We compare it to their will. So they're going to take 1 pin just for getting attacked successfully. And then because hits exceed their will, they are going to take an additional pin token. All right. So pin tokens, again, stop you from taking moves, and anybody who attacks them gets an extra die for each pin token on that unit. All right. Very good, Mark. Don't forget to draw your card, replace the one that you played.
Oh, yep. What's this guy over here? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's this?
That is a
That's
leader.
yeah.
He's like a sergeant.
Oh, he's okay. Okay, cool.
He's the Astro officer.
Yes. All right, David. How will you recover from this devastating attack?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and move 4s.
Okay.
Really recover me.
John, do you mind keep? I don't the orange token thing. I haven't figured that one out yet.
Yeah. So it's just a reminder on what you've activated. So you activate
okay.
your
So if
fours.
you remember what you've activated, it's not a...
Yeah.
Okay.
Play with all types of people, and some are more forgetful than others. So.
Yeah,
Totally.
it's a good idea.
No, I get you. I get you completely.
All right, so I moved my guard up, and then I want to use the second action to shoot. Right back at the guy that shot me.
All right,
and,
so
whoops, I lost my ruler again. I had it. And it's about
he's in range.
16.5 inches. Whoops. So then that guy, he has a laser gun. It's got a long range attack, so it means I can, because it's within 18.
Yes,
right?
you can.
And then it's 5 dice.
Let me give you. There's another little thing that characters can do. They can add additional dice. They can buff themselves, essentially. So it's another perk of being a character. You can spend any resource, flip it face down, to add dice equal to their level to their die pool, if you wanted to do that.
I could do that even with cards that are in my hand?
No, it has to be out. So instead of giving a unit an extra action, you can give a character unit a buff that gives them some extra dice. Does that make sense?
It has to be on the board.
Yes.
Okay.
But it can be of any icon. It can be of any type.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's going to add 4?
Yeah, because he's a level 4. So it's either, do you want one powerful attack, or do you want to save that icon to give somebody else an extra attack? Like, you have to make that decision. I don't know what the best answer is.
Okay. And then taking out a single guy, it's the save from the card.
Yeah. So
that can save him.
Ditching one card is survivable, but when you start trying to ditch 2 and 3 cards, you're going to end up like having nothing in your hand. And you're going to be really limited on deciding what to activate. So it can be, even losing 2 cards is pretty rough.
I'm gonna buff it, I guess, because I just want to see.
Yeah.
So that gives me 9 cards, 9 dice. I mean,
yep.
Oh, jeez.
So there they go, and I don't roll as well as Mark does.
That's 4.
So
you
got
possible.
4. Okay, now my defense is my level, correct?
Yes. And you're at long range, so that's 1 more.
4.
So he's a little bit in the rough terrain, and he's a little bit behind this thing. I might give him 1 die of cover.
So that's 6 total?
Yeah, that's also something that we tend to leave up to the tiebreaker, right? Because it passes around, you kind of go, okay, tiebreaker, what do you think? Is it worth it? So if you want to give it to him or not, that's kind of up to you. But I would say give him 1 extra die.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm rolling 6 defensive die?
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I got to flip that card over. Watch, I already did. Good.
Looks like I got...
You got 1 is cocked here.
You got 3.
3 shields.
3? Okay. So that blocks 3 of those successful hits. So there's just 1 left,
Which
right?
were 4. Sorry, they were 4. Sorry, I moved them off the dice off the side.
Yeah, so it's 4. So there's just 1 hit that gets through. So compared to his vigor, it's not enough to kill him. But because it was a successful attack, he does take 1 pin.
Nope.
All right. And you have 1 other unit to activate, right?
Yep, and she can get 2 moves. So I will move her. Well, I guess I shouldn't put her in the things. Almost. This is 7, and then she's got 5 more.
Yep.
Really ain't gonna be in front of those guys.
All right.
Nice out, way out in the open.
All right, and that's her, right? She's done?
Yep.
All right, draw your card, replace the one you used.
And can I ask a quick question?
Sure.
So if I wanted to take that, if I wanted to take that resource, I would need to have a command action. like a free. I would have to have one of my 2 actions.
One of your So and you would have to spend a command action. It
Okay.
doesn't have to be a card.
A card.
It does
Right.
not have to be a card. So this guy
Okay.
activated. So if he activates again, he's going to lose an action.
Right.
So you're going to play a 4, but then he can use his 1 remaining action to capture that.
Right.
That thing.
Okay. That's what I thought. I just wanted to check. All right.
And I got a command. So.
Okay. I'm gonna put my card down.
This gets harder now. It should be easier.
Yeah. Decisions, right?
So I gotta decide if I want to do the. No, I'll use this one. No, use that one.
All right, let's flip those face up.
2.
2 and 2. Oh my gosh, a tie again. All right, tiebreaker.
Okay. So that's.
So what level are you going to activate?
I'm going to activate my 2s.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm going to activate my 3s.
Okay. So they're going to get 1 action each.
Let me do some measurements here real quick, but I think I'm out of range.
Yeah, just a bit.
Just a bit inside. All right. We're going to do a move. Okay. Next. And I'll move these guys over. Sorry.
No problem.
Next door.
I'll fix it. I'll fix that guy. Don't worry about him.
Okay. Yeah. And then I am going to flip this card and do another move action with those guys.
Okay. I can scoot them up there if you want.
Okay. And then I'm going to move my Sleazoid. One. Movement. My OCD is killing me on this 6.0 versus 5.9.
Yeah.
There we
You're not
go.
gonna hurt my feelings.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing my best.
By a 10.
And then I'm going to my other drone troopers. 6. There we go.
All right. Wonderful.
Okay.
All right. Don't forget to draw your card there.
Yep.
All right, David. You're up.
Well, I gotta see how much I'm gonna be in range there. I'm gonna move my. Oh yeah, I would be. Okay.
But she's the one that I can't shoot at until.
Yep. She's sneaking over there.
I will...
Sneaky booger.
And you got to be within how close to get
You have
the
to,
objective?
you have to touch the objective to claim
All
it.
right. And then you have to use command, right?
Yes. So you've used
Yep.
2 actions. Do you want to use that command resource?
Let me make sure that I'm hurdy. I'll give it just a little bit more. I don't think I'm going to be completely hidden anyway. So it's all right. This is the game. So
Yeah.
I will use that command to take the objective.
All right. Well, I'd like to be able to throw a flag and fireworks on there, but unfortunately, we just have a blue cube to indicate that you've taken that objective.
All right.
Congratulations.
All right.
All right.
And then if I take another objective, I get another blue.
Yeah. So for each objective, you'll get to draw an additional card at the end of the round.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I
Draw
draw
your card.
one card, and I'm done.
All right.
And then we're doing it.
All right.
What was that command again? Whoops.
Let me flip this first. All right.
All right.
And your 2 actions could be fire.
Well, so when you fire, you're going to get a fire token on you.
Yeah, that's
So,
right.
and you can't fire with a fire token. So that's
Yeah.
that's really what those things are for.
Yeah.
Could you melee twice since you don't need
Yes.
to reload a melee
Yeah.
attack?
So if you manage to get a melee, you can just pound on somebody.
Okay.
It is harder to get in melee, but yes, you can do that. And of course, you can activate somebody. You can fire, spend your second action to reload, and then if you have a like a fire resource card, you can spend that to shoot again. So you can shoot twice during an activation with clever use of your resource cards.
Okay.
You can shoot twice in activation.
Yeah. So
Because your resource cards can give you like a shot
yeah.
if you have.
Or
Yeah.
a command, you can use a command action to reload your weapon. So you can
right.
use shoot again.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, commands. That's right.
All right.
But that's okay. Are we? Did we already flip? I'm
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 on.
on
right,
3.
should be on your feet.
Never mind. I'm on
Great.
3. I'm catching up. I was like, hey. We'll do this.
Great.
I mean, I'm just going to turn mine over already.
Yeah.
'cause I'm at 3.
I have a 4.
All right, Mark.
You
are up.
win.
So that'll be my 2.
So you're activating your level 2s?
Well, I've moved my 3s and my 4, so 2's left.
Okay.
Yep.
But don't forget, you can activate units of a different level, or units that have already activated. They're just going to lose an action.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that. I thought you had to do them in.
No,
They each got one turn.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
more efficient. Right.
Okay,
so-
so they're going to lose an action, but it is a 4, so he would get.
Right. So here's the thing. Oh, yeah. So you activate him. He would
Yeah,
get...
I activate him. He loses an action, but he still has the ability to take that target.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I would like to do.
Perfect. All right. So you're activating your level 4s again.
Yes.
So he gets his one
So-
action.
So he would get 2 because I matched my my thing.
Card.
He loses 1 because it's a reactivation.
Yep.
But he gets the 1 action to take the
Yep.
Okay,
Exactly.
Cool.
So is that what you're doing?
that is what I am doing.
All right. Dun, dun. You have taken objective. You're going to lose this move action, but I don't know. Maybe you just want to stay there. I don't know if you really want to move him.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't move. He's pinned and he's got a fire
pinned.
marker. So,
And,
so don't
yeah,
worry about it.
so I
So he's
can't.
done.
Yeah, I just wanted the
Yeah.
ability to do the thing.
All right. So you finished off that phase. I think you're done activating your guys. So just draw a card to replace the one that you played. All right, David, you are up level, or your value
And then
3.
how do you get rid of? So if you're pinned, you can't move.
Right, you can't move. You can get rid of them. You can use a command action to rally that lets you roll dice equal to your will, and for each check mark, you're going to pull a pin off of it. The Colonel, she also has an ability, Guidance, that allows her to take
Remove
things off of
things.
people.
Okay. Well, I think so. I'm going to activate threes. So I'm going to activate these guys first. We're going to move. Oh, too far. Too far. Right there.
Okay.
And then the second action they'll take is shoot at that guy.
Yeah.
So they get, that's the 8 dice. People 3 and 5, 8. Yep.
Yeah. And because he has a pin on him, you get 1 extra die for that pin.
Oh, that's right. Pins are awesome.
Yeah. So it's gonna be 9
All right, so 9 dice.
Yes.
Who are you shooting at? Sorry.
Oh, your objective holder.
Okay. So let me get my defense dice up.
And that was a better.
That's a good roll.
7. Yeah.
So
Way
I
better
get
roll.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I get any bonuses?
Let's see.
You got he's half in cover.
He's half in cover. Well, I don't know. Let's give it to him.
Yeah, because he's
I don't know
touching
about
the
that.
cover.
It looks
Kind
like
of
you're
always
pretty much
plays-
shooting right at me.
And also, and you're at long range, so you get a die for being at long
I
range.
get a die for long range. I'm fine with 5. That's fine by me.
Okay. So that's the thing. As a tiebreaker, you get to decide that, and if you want a friendly game, then you're
I'm just looking, and maybe my color blindness is part. It looks like it's clean to me.
Yeah, it's the fact that he's got a foot within this kind of grassy hill area.
Oh, I see.
Like my guys, I got 3 of the 5 guys in. I would give them cover. So you can have it. Take it for cover. We'll
I'll
just play
take
that way.
it then.
Yeah, because this is gonna be your. This
Yeah.
is your hero.
This is my big guy. I better.
Yeah, I got
All right.
7 hits on you too. If I only rolled like 3, we wouldn't give you any. of these.
Oh, that's
not
brutal.
good.
Oh yeah, it wasn't.
good.
Yeah, you should get you can have 4 more dice and see what happens. I'm just kidding.
Yep. Okay.
All right, so that's going to cancel 1.
6.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot! Wait, hold on. Again, you could have spent this resource to add his level in dice to that roll,
Oh.
because you can always spend that to add dice to whatever they're doing.
Yeah, and can I do that? Oh, but I should have done that before I rolled.
Go ahead, do it, because
Okay, so I can add another 4 dice.
Yes.
So you can add his level, not the flip of the card. It's his level.
His level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So okay, and I just add these to what I've already rolled.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I said earlier you could add
you.
4 more dice.
You weren't lying.
Oh, now
right.
we're up to.
Yeah, but he's still taking a lot of damage. So he got 3 blocks on your 7 hits. So that's 4. That's 4 hits that go through.
Yep.
His vigor is what? Vigor's 4, so that's enough to kill him.
Ouch.
So if you want, Mark, you can discard a card and basically you put it on that profile card. You basically attach it to him to save him. But then anybody else attacking him is going to get the value of that card in addition, in extra dice when they attack him. So he can't keep doing that forever. So it's really up to you. Do you want to save him and lose a card?
I can save him by putting a card on him.
Yes.
But that you get extra dice equal to the number on the card.
Yes.
Okay, I will put a 2 on him.
Okay.
Oh, you're lucky to have 2.
Trying to.
Oh,
There.
I gotta put a fire on these guys.
So I just put it right on the card.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So that shows that it's kind of attached to him. All right, so now we also check those hits against
You
his
get
will.
2 extra dice against me every time you shoot at him.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so his will is 3. He took 4 hits, so he takes 1 pin just for being successfully attacked, and then because those hits exceed his will, he takes another one. So he's at 3 pin markers. So it's again another 3 dice for anybody attacking him.
And then I lose this resource, correct?
Yeah, this one in your phase 3 here. Oh wait, no. The objective? No.
Oh, okay.
You captured it, so somebody else has to come in, push you off, and then spend an
got
action
it.
to take it away from you. All right. So he's
So
hurting,
I spent this card.
and then you spent that one. Yeah. So he's hurting pretty bad right now.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So that is one of your Astroguards activating.
All right. So then my Astroguards with the 2 pins. So I roll their. If I choose to do a command to get rid of pins, which I'm going to do, I roll their level, which is 3.
No, their will.
Their will, which is 3.
Is it their
So
will or
that
is it
worked
the
out
level?
well. And then every check I get, I can take a pin off.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll see. We're hoping for some checks. I got one.
Just one.
So that pin comes off, and then with the single pin on there, I can't shoot.
You can shoot, you just can't move.
Oh,
But he is really behind that cover there. He might be completely on a line of sight.
oh yeah, he is. Yeah, he is now.
Yeah, from these.
Yep.
So let's see. Maybe this. You might get one. I don't know. Did they move or something?
That's okay. I'll
Okay.
just. But I had that. What is that little command they got? Oh, they gotta do a fire action before they can do that. That won't work out. Oh man, I'm gonna get blasted if I do that. I will do another. So my second action, I'll do a command to try to get that off. I'll just roll 3 dice again.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you did it. Man, if only you'd had that roll earlier.
Off.
All
So
right.
he's done, but I could use the free move on him. But oh no. Nice. And then these guys can move. And then I'm going to move them, and then I'm going to use the free move
Okay.
to move them 12. Oops, I moved them to 1.
And that would be a movement to get out of the rough terrain.
What's that, Mark?
He moved into rough terrain. So that
Yeah.
would be
So
another-
he stopped the edge though. So.
Okay.
Oh.
So I can't move out of it. Yeah.
You couldn't move into it and out of it with the same action.
Right. All right. And then I'll flip that, and then I'll use my last action. I hope I can shoot. We'll find out. Whoops. It's 18.1. You're just perfectly safe. By
I don't
tenth
know.
of an inch.
I might give it to you.
Yeah. Well, so since you can pre-measure, now I know I'm too.
Actually measuring.
I could move another 6 inches if I wanted, but man, I would.
You can.
It's fine. If you want to shoot at me, that's fine.
I'd only like hit half your guys anyway, like maybe like 1.
Yeah. You. Oh,
It's
yeah.
not. It's not even a very good angle, so I won't even do it. But I did. Well, hey, there's no. We gotta have some guts here. These guys have gotta be a little bit. We're just gonna take our 6 inches and go again.
All right.
Now we're moving to the target,
Perfect.
and
Look at
that would be it.
All right. Very good. All right. So move those cards into your discard pile.
And then I draw 1 for the end of that turn, and then I got to draw 1 more because of the.
Because you have
And
an
we both
objective.
would have a hand of 6. Yep.
Do I replace
Or
the
handful.
card that I spent?
No,
Save
you
it.
don't.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Right. You do,
So you're
but
gonna only
you
have a
capture an
hand of-
objective, so you get to draw a card for that. So you should be back up to 3,
Okay.
and David should be at 4, which he is. Excellent. All right. And we're moving into round 3.
All right. Oh, and you're the tiebreaker now.
Yes. Yes, he is. Battle is fully joined. That poor bounty hunter is taking a lot of fire at the center there.
Yep.
And the heroic Union is flanking these poor, innocent drone troopers.
Yeah.
Oh, also,
So
the end of the round, everybody reloads their weapons, so you take away all fire tokens. I just did it for you, David. Sorry.
Thanks.
Great.
All right.
All right. Ready to flip?
Yep, I got a 3.
I got a 4.
You're first.
Yes, you are.
All right. Let's try and blow some of these guys away while I'm still
I kind
around.
of forgot some of your guys are 4s.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and shoot at these guys. I think I have pretty decent line of sight to them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and fire on them. So I'll put a little fire token on me. And then I get 5. Is that correct?
Yeah, he gets a base of 5, right?
Base of 5. And then he gets to... And do they have any pins on him?
Nope.
Okay, so it's base of 5. Does he have any cover?
Yeah, that's for my defense dice, right? I get
Yeah.
one more defense.
Okay, that's right. Okay, so I'm going to roll my 5 dice and then see if I get any checks.
2 checks, so then you get to roll 2 additional dice.
2 more dice. Yep. And another check. That's 3.
Total of 3.
Whoops, my dice didn't really roll there.
Yeah,
Hold
you
on,
want
let's
to
try it
do
again.
that. You're just
I just flipped them.
Flip them
I
over,
hit the F and yeah.
all right.
I got 2 shields.
Cancel 2
so
hits.
1.
So it's 1. Not enough to kill anybody, but it does put a pin on them.
Okay. And then I could spend this card to reload, correct?
Spend. No, that's
Shoot
an
again.
attack. So you could have spent that to attack, and then.
Yeah, but I have to reload my weapon. So how do I...
All right. So you had him. You matched the value of the card, so he gets 2 actions.
Yep.
You spend
Yep,
1 action
so
to shoot. You could then
Yep.
spend another action to reload, and then spend this resource card to shoot again.
That's what I would like to do. Yeah,
Alright.
so I'm going to shoot again. Okay,
All right.
so that's 5 dice.
plus
a
1
pin.
more for the pin. Yep. 6 dice.
Yeah.
6 dice. I'm going out in a blaze of glory if I'm going out.
Oh, maybe not.
You shielded me up. That's awesome. I'll just take all your shields and put them on my side.
That's awful. Okay.
All right, you get to roll 1 more die.
I get 1 die. Woo!
That is not a die.
I got 2 checks now.
Well, I got 2 hits.
All right,
I
so
got 4 again by
oh yeah,
level and range,
yep,
and 1.
just the
So
one,
then I get another pin.
just 1 more pin. You got it. You're getting the hang of it. See?
Okay.
All right, draw your card, replace it,
Yes.
and then
Do I...
you should have 2,
Oh, that's right.
right? Or did you?
I had 3 because I had an
Oh, because
objective.
the objective, right? So you did. So yeah, you should be back up to 3.
I should be back up to 3.
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, I was okay. It doesn't matter.
You okay?
I could have used this card. Like it doesn't matter because I'm going to still do it anyway. The unit was attacked may fight back or return fire.
Yes, that is again because it's an
It is
introductory scenario. I've taken some of the more tricky
Okay.
things out, but I mean, again, if you
It
guys,
doesn't matter. I get to do it anyway because I'm moving 3s.
yeah. But yes, you can use those cards to interrupt the enemy and shoot back and fight back and stuff like that.
And it would be it would be a interrupt or would it be after he fires?
He collects his attack pool, he rolls it, and before you roll your defense pool, you would then conduct like a little attack action in between there.
Oh. Okay. I got you. These I'm going to activate these guys. How do I do it? Anyway, these guys here. So I got 8 dice, even though I have 2 pins.
Are you shooting at that guy in the center again? That bounty hunter dude?
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
he's got to go sometime.
Yeah, so it's 8 plus 3 for the pins. So that's up
Yeah.
to 11. And then he's already got some plot armor on him, so it's another 2 points, 2 more. So 13
All right,
dice.
so I need 3 more dice, but I'll just roll 3 dice afterwards.
Yeah, I can just grab them for you. Just loan them.
All right.
There you go.
All right. Whoops, I almost grabbed them.
So, John, you really talked up this guy's gun.
Dude, I have seen other things with this gun just murder units in one attack.
I know. It has
Like-
the potential to do
Yeah.
it, but I'm rolling like garbage.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, fine.
So I just got 6 out of all those cards.
6, that's pretty good, though.
Okay, so how many defense I get?
4,
You get
4 base,
1 for range,
1 for range,
and then 1 for cover.
1 for cover. Okay, so 6. All right, this is the group I'm gonna roll. Come on, let's get some shields. Where were you when I wanted to like blow somebody away?
yeah.
Right,
That would have killed my guy because you would have got 5 more dice.
Yeah.
That's the blowaway roll.
Yeah.
I'm
right.
pretty sure he might be dead.
Yeah, I think so. So you blocked 1 out of how many?
6.
Yeah, 6
So
hits.
5. So that's going to kill him. You could discard a card to try and save him and put more plot armor on him.
Oh my god. Well, he's such a good shooter that I might as well do it.
All right.
So I'm gonna put another 2 on him.
Okay.
I mean,
All right, but
okay, Boba Fett.
how many? So he took how many damage? 5 damage? 4 damage? It's more than his will. That's my point.
6.
Yeah.
5. Yeah.
All right, so he's going to take 2 pins, which is enough to rout him, because now he'll have pins in excess of his will.
Oh, okay. Then
So-
I'll hold on.
So routing just means he's going to run back towards your...
But he can rally, correct?
yeah.
Yeah, then I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll just put more armor. He's just gonna be a glass cannon at this point anyway.
All right, so here's how this works. So he's going to move 6 inches back towards the nearest table edge in your deployment sector, which is this square here. If he gets attacked again, and he suffers 1 or more pins, he immediately routs again. He makes another rout move. If he takes a casualty, though, he's immediately killed.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
There you go.
And I no longer have that resource.
No, you've taken that objective. Nobody's taken it away from you. So that stays until he moves in there and grabs it.
Okay.
All right. So that was just one of your units, correct, David?
Yep. I'll move this guy in there. One of them should have been able to touch, I hope.
Yes, I think so.
And then, the second action will be a command to take that.
You've got
And
it.
then a third will be the flipping of this card to shoot.
Ooh, brutal.
So I should be in a better range. So
Yeah.
it's 8 dice on those guys. 2 dice.
All right. Let's see what I've got.
Ugh, they're just out of range. They're just out of medium range. So they are going to get an extra die, but it's very close.
Well, they get an extra die for defense.
Yeah, they're going to get a die for defense, right?
Okay. Excuse me. Oh, I got a lot of faces though, but not those aren't good for me. I mean, those are amazing. That's an amazing. That's like
That's
6 sixes.
incredible.
But but I got 2 hits, 2 checks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I get. Let's see here.
Oh, I gotta put one of these on there.
3 dice for defense because of their level. I get 1 die, you said, for
For range.
range. Okay. And I just have to stave off 2 hits.
Hey, look at that.
Yay! Good job, Stormtroopers. You did what Boba Fett could not.
So they took 0 hits, correct? Because you only had 2
Yeah.
hits. All right. So they don't even take a pin from that.
Woo woo!
Nice. All right, David. You have one more level 3 unit, right?
More group to go.
Okay, do you mind if I take a really quick biology
No.
while you're? Thanks.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I mean, we could.
While you're figuring out shooting.
Yes.
Or John, if you want to roll my defense dice, that's totally fine.
Okay.
I put him way out there in the middle.
Yeah, you probably have to do that though, because now you've moved up. It's going to prevent him from coming in and trying driving you off. You're in a pretty good position there.
Yep. So that would be I double move.
Yes, and you don't have any resources. You can't play anything.
Then I will draw 1 card
Yes.
and yeah. Well, I'm gonna go grab something to snack on.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take a few minutes. It's 8:13. We'll say like 8:18. You want to take a 5-minute break?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. Sounds good.
Thanks. Yeah, great game. I mean, this is really fun.
Awesome. Thanks. I'm glad you like it.
And really, I mean, it's well. I mean, you did a great job.
Thanks.
I mean, we'll talk about that more later.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, I'm back.
Mark, are you back?
I am back.
Sorry, we're taking a 5-minute break. He's going to grab a snack.
Oh.
I'm going to wolf down some dinner. We're going to
Oh,
reconvene.
okay.
8:18 is when we're coming back together, okay?
Okay, great.
All right.
Thanks.
Cool.
Wow, it's already 8. Wow, time flies.
I'm back for whoever's back.
I'm back to.
So, do you and John play together?
Yeah, John and I went to college together. We're longtime buddies.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark lives halfway across the country, though, from me. So we only get together probably once a year now.
Right.
Yeah. So this, online ScrumCon was a nice chance to roll some dice
for
together.
me.
Yeah. All right. So we're all back. Do we want to continue?
Sure.
So you'll be picking your next card for phase 2.
Oh yeah, I did my 3. That's my big blow.
All right.
All right. You guys want to flip them?
Yep. 3 for me.
2, you're up first.
Oh boy.
All right. Let's see. Let's try and blow some folks away. So I can move to within 3.
You can't end a move within 3 inches of an enemy unit.
Okay.
Unless you charge them.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. But I do want to get into medium range.
So you're activating your drone troopers?
I'm activating my drone troopers and my
And your Sleazoid.
So let's
So you're just trying to get as close as possible to them?
as close as possible without getting in charge range. So I want to be in.
Up and past that blue disc.
Yeah.
So right there.
No closer
That would
than
be
that. Yeah, so your full move will get you just outside of 3 inches. There you go.
just outside. Okay, there we
yeah,
go.
you're good. Yep.
All right. Then I'll move these guys over. Oops. All right, and then I'm going to shoot at those guys.
Okay. I'm going to move these guys a little bit closer to... Oops.
Yeah. So I get, let's see. I get attack pool 3 dice plus 1 dice for each figure in the unit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 5. So I get 8 dice, right?
That is correct.
Let me just move all these dice together and roll them as one nice big... And no cover there, it doesn't look like.
Yeah, they're in that rough terrain, so they're going to get 1 die of...
Oh, they'll get 1 die for defense.
Concealment, yeah. Okay, so this is a 1, which I think is the monkey head, yeah. There we go. Oh my god. All right, Mark, that's 1 hit.
They went to Stormtrooper shooting class.
Yeah, apparently. All right, so he gets 3 for their level, and then 1 for the concealment. For the
All right.
Yeah, could happen. You get that hit through.
It did.
Oh, look at that!
So I get a fire token.
Okay, and then where we are. Okay, let me just. I am going to use my. So they moved. That's 1 action. It was a match, so I can do a second action to reload.
Well, hold on. So they moved. That was 1 action. Then they fired. That was a second action.
Oh, you're right. Okay, never mind. These guys are gonna move there. And then they're going to join that guy. And they're going to shoot at these guys.
All right.
So that's, again, 8 dice, right? Because it's 3 plus 5.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My camera is going crazy. But let me check. You basically check line of sight from each figure and make sure they can see at least one figure in the target. So I'm just checking that they can.
Sure.
Oh, they can.
Yeah. So
Yep.
that's gonna be 8 dice.
Okay, 8 dice. Here we go. That's better.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits. That's pretty good.
That's better. These guys graduated high in the Stormtrooper class.
And then, what range were we?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't think it was medium range.
Yeah.
I was moving a guy instead of.
I think it's long range. If these guys were just in medium,
they're gonna get a die for range.
Yeah, you'll get a die.
All right. And I wouldn't give him a die for cover.
Let me see. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. I don't know what happened to Tabletop Simulator, but it's real goofy for me.
Not really, because he's got line of sight to everybody.
Yeah.
They do. I got 1 out of your 6.
That's correct.
All right.
Oh,
That's
so
5 hits.
I'm going to lose 1 guy,
That's right.
and then I'm going to get, because it's 3, I'll get 2 pins for the remaining.
That's right. Yep. You got it.
Let me put a fired token on these guys. And then Sleaze Bucket over here.
Yep.
What can he do? Oh, that's not bad. Within medium range. Okay. He's going to move over to these guys. So, one move.
You want to move into the cover there?
Yes, I do. 2 moves.
Just to explain his weapon, he doesn't have a ranged attack, but he's got that big capture stick. Essentially, if he captures somebody, they're essentially taken out of the game.
Okay. That was kind of my. Also, he can do that little test Willy thing to help his ears.
Yep.
Do stuff.
All right, so draw your replacement card. David, you should have 4 cards, right? Or you didn't go yet, right?
No, I've won both initiatives.
Got it. All right, so replace your card, Mark, and it's David's turn.
Yep.
Well, those guys have already shot. So we're going to go with 2 here. Just want to stay in cover somehow. We'll go like right in there.
Okay.
Which I think I should have made sure my inches was right.
I think it was fine. I'm just eyeballing it. It looks like 5 inches or so.
Oh yeah, it's only 5. Yeah, good. It was buried underneath my part of my screen, so I wasn't paying. All right, so then so she can't get back under the stealth mode. Already done.
Right. So by this point, they figured out that they're under attack, and she is part of this attacking force. So they have identified her.
I would think that you would have saw her. Yep.
As stupid as stormtroopers are.
No, it's
the whole thing about being on a diplomatic mission ain't gonna work here. So.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
11.
She might be out of range because she only has a pistol.
Oh. They're 12 inches away. Is that close enough?
No, so medium range is 9 inches. So ineffective. She's just got a short range little snub pistol.
Oh, so man, I don't think I really want to move up again.
Yeah, you could spend that move resource that you have to move her again and then shoot.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I mean, yep. Probably might not be able to get back into cover.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Gonna be on a cover sometime. We'll just so I move through some hard stuff.
And you said returning fire and all that stuff is.
So
Could I do that?
So to do
If I
that
get
interrupt, the target can't have a fire token on it, right? Because you can't shoot if you have a fire token.
Oh, right. I'm reloading. Right.
Yeah, and
Never
then
mind.
you would spend a fired. Yeah, exactly the card you're looking
Got
at. You
it.
could.
Okay. Yep. Got it.
Ooh.
You know what? I'm gonna shoot the overseer down instead. I don't know what that guy does, but it doesn't sound good.
Yeah, take a shot at him.
Oh, are you shooting at my reptile guy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Take
you got
that-
cover.
Take
You'll
that,
be
He's a
fine.
sleazoid.
chameleon. He's changing exactly to match his environment.
Mark, that's only through your eyeballs.
Yeah, that's through my eyeballs.
Yeah, we
exactly.
can see him perfectly clear here.
Actually, he's like one of the figures I can see really well. The red guy on the green background is like, I don't even know where he
Yeah.
is.
Hey, let's do hits.
All right. Well, we got 2.
Okay, so you're shooting at Sleazoid over here.
Yep.
So he gets 3 dice
For his level.
for his level.
1 for being in the cover.
1 for cover.
Do you want to spend your resource to give him 3 extra dice for his defense?
I sure do.
Now, I'm just mentioning it. I'm not telling you like it's a good idea or anything. I'm just telling you.
No, it's a good
that-
idea because
Okay.
I absolutely
You want to keep him?
cannot afford to
Oh,
lose
that's
too many
true.
more good guys.
All right, so you got to flip that
So
dice down.
I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I add another 3.
Another 3. Yep.
Okay. All right. Here we go. 3 shields.
Yep, that's pretty
You're good. You're good, and we're done.
Totally ducks that blast. All right.
I'm gonna flip that card over.
We need to put
I'll
a,
draw one more card.
I'm going to put a fire token on her so we don't forget.
Oh yeah, but good,
Yeah.
good call.
All right.
I was gonna.
Man. So the Astroguards took the lead, took 2 objectives, but now they're starting to get strained. They're starting to get exposed. They're taking a lot of pins. Can the drone troopers capitalize on that, though?
Probably. they're drone troopers. I got really lucky and got like a gajillion hits with like one squad.
Yeah.
And then the other one like couldn't hit the barn door. Okay, so we're choosing our last card.
Yep. Last card of this round.
Oh, what am I gonna do? Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Oops. Sorry, I'm a little slow with that. All right,
Ready to go? David, you got yours?
I'm ready to go. I have a 2.
4.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right, 4s. What you activating? 4s?
Yep, 4s.
All right.
All right, so I can't do that. I can't do that. All right, so she's gonna go. I think she's got to get within short range.
Yeah, so that's 6 inches.
I'm gonna put myself out. I wonder if I can be in here and get a little cover and still be in 6 inches.
Measure it
I'm
for
just
you.
gonna measure that.
Yes, she is in.
Ooh,
Look at that.
she is in range.
Yep, she is.
Okay, well then, no, that's more than 6 inches the first move. So I'll just flip this card over.
Okay.
Use the command to do her special, which is test will, and my will is 4. And every check I can take off a pin.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep doing flip and work.
Oh,
okay, well, we got 1 pin.
You are having rough luck with getting rid of those pins.
And then this guy, he's got the. He can remove a fire token, but that's being. Oh, well.
Didn't she have another action? Because she moved once, and then you spent that card to do that guidance. Doesn't she have one more action?
Well, I wasn't sure if when I moved, I fumbled around, so I didn't know if it was over. I thought it was over 6.
Oh, really? Okay. I wasn't paying attention to the move distance.
She was over here. Yeah,
oh,
it was
yeah,
over
yeah.
6.
You're right.
Yep.
Right.
So this guy, I can take fire tokens off somebody, but that would be if I had myself set up.
Yeah.
Which I did
That's
not.
really not going to help you at this point, I don't think.
No. So he's got to do some stuff, though. He's got to get up there to. So he's got a pistol too. So I bet he can only shoot.
No, he has. He's got one of the weapons that the other Astroguards. So it is long range, just a carbine.
Well, then I'll move up.
Just in range.
What? Just in range. But
Okay, so I'll get a long range and a cover.
yep, you'll definitely get that. And then I got to figure out what this guy's card says again for his attack. A 5D pool.
5D.
Which
Yep. That's pretty good.
And it's better than my other
Yeah.
rolls, so take it.
All right, so let me
3.
just- It's 3 defense plus 1 for range plus 1 for cover.
Yep. You got it.
All right. And let's see what we got. 3 shields.
Holy cow. Holy
Oh,
cow.
yeah.
This sleazoid is like,
Like
He's got body
gonna
armor.
die.
he's just like walking through the
Not
hail
die.
of fire, right? Like,
Yeah. And you thought he was just a cowardly.
Sleazy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So is that it for all of your activations? That's it for you, right, David?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep,
Yep.
so now I get to do my. I'm going to move my 2s.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I started cleaning up. I was way ahead of myself again.
Okay, so let's see. I'm going to get some
Thank you.
of this out of the way.
I got 2 here. What's going on?
So I am going to move these guys 3 because I'm going to spend this.
Got it.
So they're going to move 18 inches.
This isn't good.
No. Putting the pressure on that flank, huh?
Okay, and then I'm going to get all these guys. I mean, they're not very good,
Yeah, they're pretty
But-
brittle.
but dice is dice. And then I'm going to move these guys to back up.
She's just one girl.
They can
White
move.
girl.
There we go. There we go. Okay. And I'll move these guys up so that they're as close as they can be. Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Fine.
And then they can't shoot because they have all done their moving, so I'm done.
Correct. All right.
And I draw a card, correct?
Yep, to end the phase. And that is also the end of the round.
And I also draw another card for.
You can
No,
still,
I only have 2.
you still control that objective. So
Okay, but I've used 2 cards already on,
Right.
so I get 1 more.
Yes. So you should be back up to
Okay.
3. And
Yes. Okay.
David
I'm
should
up
have
to
5. Yeah.
Yep.
So that
Yeah.
you can start to see how those extra cards can help. It gives you some flexibility. It lets you save your dudes.
I had to patch up my armor
Yeah.
early.
All right, so I took some fire tokens
Okay, and
off.
I'll be the tiebreaker this round.
All right. We are at round 4. Mark, just so you know, when you activate your little bounty hunter guy with his big gun, the first action he has to take is a rally. If he fails, he routes again, and he has to keep taking those rallies with his actions until he succeeds. So he's either gonna stop routing or run off the board.
And does he always move off the board even if he doesn't activate it?
If he never activates him again, then it's assumed that he is kind of hunkering down, taking cover there, and not moving. But if he does activate him, he basically has to rally before he can, get back in the fight.
All right.
Oh man.
All right. Oh, I got to throw everything in my discard pile.
Oh, yeah.
So it's been a while since I've played this, John. I feel like it moves much faster.
Yeah. Well, so Mark would come visit me once a year at like Christmas time, and I would make him play test this thing over the last several years.
Right.
He was the guinea pig, and it has changed quite a bit since those first initial tests. So
Yeah, that's all I was saying. But yeah.
So I've run this at conventions.
evolved.
Yeah, like I've run this at conventions with 6 players, and gotten done in 2.5 hours, 3 hours, with a 6-round game. So once you get the hang of it, it moves pretty quickly, from what I found.
And I think it would be easier with physical versus a tabletop.
Definitely, it's definitely easier.
I mean, it's just what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use that one. All right, I'm ready. All right, I have a 4.
And you're the tiebreaker. I have a 4.
Oh, are you though?
Yeah, well, he was tiebreaker last time.
Yep. I've got the odds. He's got the-
Yeah. You're right.
Okay, well, I'm going to activate my 3s. I'm just going to shoot. All right. So I'm going to start with these guys over here.
Okay.
And shoot at the guys in cover.
Yes.
So that's 3 and another 5. So that should be 8 dice.
Yep. And they have a pin on them, so they get 1 more.
Yeah.
1 for the pin.
Right, 1 for the pin. All right, and we're going to roll this big old Wonka dice and see what we get.
Oh,
There we go, kids.
4.
All right, so that is
5.
Yeah.
Is that 5?
So you can hover over the cocked versions and see the actual number, and a 4, 5, or 6 is a hit. So
Okay.
it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 5 hits.
Oh.
And I'll put a fire token on these guys.
4.
Yeah, just 4 because they're in short range.
When I do the R's instead of the. You got a great thing to shoot back with.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
that's nada. So they take
So
4
6
hits.
is going to kill
Yeah.
2.
No. No, he only got. You got 5.
I only got
hits.
5.
5
So,
hits.
Oh.
5
So it just kills
hits.
1.
Just
You get
kills
to-
1.
You get to ignore those excess, but they're going to take 2 pins from that.
Yeah.
All right. And then I'm going to use these guys. Okay, so she's no longer stealth.
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shoot at her then. And I think we're in medium range with her.
Yeah. Yep. I had to get that range to shoot.
Yep. So that's going to be another 8 dice. There we go. They're getting better.
Yeah. All right, so it's,
she only gets 2. Her level's only 2.
yeah, so she gets 2. You could spend that card to give her 2 more, but that's pretty risky.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I put a fire token on these guys.
Oh,
I got okay. So what was it? 8 hits?
how many hits?
I had 4 hits.
4 hits.
And what is her vigor? 3. So she would suffer 1 casualty. So if you want to save her, you'd have to throw 1 card to cancel that casualty onto her.
Which I will do.
Okay.
Whoops. I got the card to come out. Oh, it's hard to get it to come out.
Yeah.
Because of my deck's there.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's put it like that.
Perfect.
Okay, and
right.
and then my
And then
please,
pin.
Lord.
She does take pins though. So
And then she takes, boy. So that was 5 hits, right? So 2 pins?
yeah.
Okay.
That's going to make them tough.
And then what do we got here? Sleazoid can make 1 action. I'm going to have him... I'm just going to have him stay where he is.
He's not gonna do anything.
Oh, no. Well, he has to be in melee. Let me see what he can...
Or well, he moves
Make a
other
free
people.
move, but they can't really...
He moves soldiers.
He can move soldiers.
The conscripts are soldiers.
Okay, so that's what he'll do. He'll make a will save. Thank you.
Sure.
I forgot about that. Okay, so he'll make a will save. And his will is 5. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll see if I can move some of those conscripts over.
All right. So you could move 3 units. Oh wait,
3.
no. Test for each soldier ally within medium range may make a free move. So
Maybe.
basically, you check and see if somebody's within 9 inches. So that would be these conscripts. So they can make a free move. After they're done moving, if they're still within 9 inches...
Are they within 3 inches, though? It looked like it was 9.6. Let me just verify.
8 inches.
Oh, okay.
So after they're done moving, if they're still within 9 inches, you could give them another free move. But if they move beyond 9 inches, then you're pretty much done, because these drone troopers can't take a move because they have a fire token on them, and your other guys are too far away.
Sure. So I'm just going to move. So I can move this whole unit
Yep.
into short range or into medium range.
Aren't they? So they're going after the space cadet girl?
Actually, I think I'm going to send them. No, I'm going to send them after these 3 troopers here.
Okay.
So I can move them 6 inches. Is that correct?
Yes. But they might not be able to... She might be holding down this little area here. Yeah. See,
I can move through my own guys, though, right?
You can, but that's over 6 inches.
If I move here...
So drop him. See if he's... Or put him down. So, I don't know. I mean, it's close.
Yeah, it's hard with table
Yeah.
top simulator.
So that's why we'd leave it up to the tiebreaker.
Well, here, how about this? So I'll pick him up and put him back. I might be able to move around because I get 2 moves, right?
Well, yeah. So they could move here. Just move here, and then they could move again.
Yeah. Yeah, they get 3 of them because of the...
Because you rolled so well.
Yeah, so that's what, yeah, so I'm going to move them around. We'll just do this the roundabout.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't even have...
So then that's 6.
Yep.
And then we'll move again. Another 6.
You just... Yep, I want you to stay 3 away from that dude down
Yeah.
there.
I think he's outside her bubble. She
Move
scared him off.
Oh, yeah.
another 6
You
here.
gotta stay out 3 outside those guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's fine. I think he's
But
3 up.
yeah, you can touch it. Yeah.
I should
Look
be
at
able
that.
to touch it. Yep, there we go. Pick all these guys up.
Yeah, you can stick them all over there. Huh.
Can you pick that guy up? Sorry, I'm bad at picking
Yeah,
these
just
guys.
drop him. I'll help you move him around. Just drop him down. I'll move him in.
Okay.
So then you just squeeze them in, you know.
Okay. There. That's exactly what I wanted to do.
Still move them around.
Okay. There. That works. They can't fire because they just were moved by Sleazoid
Yeah,
guy.
they're not even activated right now.
Yeah.
He
Yep.
was
Okay. So I
basically
think I'm
moving them.
done. I've done my drone troopers. I've done my commander.
Yep.
Sleazoid. So I'm done.
All right, so draw your replacement card.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move my 4s.
Okay.
She'll use her command to pin. So she rolls her. Oh, I get the wrong key again. She rolls her will 4. Should have done it the first time, but you know.
And do you want to spend a card to add an extra dice?
To add what?
Never mind. You don't
Oh,
need
add to the will?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah, no. Yeah, because I should have been able to get that before. And then she's too far for these other people.
Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 9 inches.
'Cause it's-
Oh, short range. Those 6 inches, yeah.
Yeah. So for her second action, I think blocked. I think she's blocked by her own people to shoot.
So let me see. If she can see at least one figure in an enemy unit,
Oh.
she can at least get a shot at them. They'll get a bunch of defense dice. So
Yeah, I think she can then.
she can probably see like this one guy, I think, on there.
Yeah, that one guy on the end. So when you pick guys off, pick that guy off.
Yeah.
Those big helmets give me like -1 dice.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, I meant to go with the person first, but I didn't because I wanted some pins on them. But she gets 6 dice for her shot. Mm, 3.
Oh, okay. It's 3.
It's better than
All right, so
Yeah,
she's
no,
shooting
these guys are pretty fresh.
shot the orange guy.
the orange guys. Okay, so Mark, we're going to calculate all the defense dice as normal, but then any dude in that unit who's out of line of sight, you get an extra die for that, right? So this is a real extreme case of this.
Okay.
So you're going to get an extra 4 dice, I think, because I think.
Okay,
4
so I
of
get-
them-
Yeah.
2 for level.
Mm-hmm.
I get 1 for cover.
Yeah, because over half of them are in cover
Okay, and then you said 4 for what?
because they're out of line of sight from her.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's we're looking at 7 dice altogether.
Two.
Is there a range
3
question
and
too?
4. That's 7. You're right on that 7. How far away
The
is
long
she?
range too.
Yes, one more for.
Okay, you get another one for range. So it should be 8.
Yep, but you know.
No,
miss
you
it.
no, they're
No.
yeah. Well, we all know how rolls go. Like
Just
that.
like that.
I think I'm dead. I think I lose a guy.
I don't think so. He only got 3 hits. So
Yeah, but I only have 2. I only have 2. So
no, you check their vigor, right?
oh, okay.
So their level is how many defense dice their rolls, and then their
Okay, the
vigor is like their
vigor
hit points
is
per dude.
3. Yeah, 3. It bounced off his helmet.
So you get 2 fire pins.
How many hits did you inflict?
3.
3.
3, and I blocked 1.
What's their
So it
will?
should be-
Their will's
Oh.
3. Yeah. So they take 1 pin.
Okay.
All right. So that was her 2 actions, correct?
Yep.
And you have that other Astroguard dude, that other leader.
Well, he's just gonna. Boy, you got everything to go. No, you don't. You just have these guys to go yet. Okay, they're gonna move. There. And then he's got 5D for attack.
Is he attacking the orange guys?
Oh, and he gets an extra dice because of the
Yep.
pin.
Yep.
6 dice.
Ah.
It's pretty
I
good.
got 4.
Okay, so I've got 2 for level,
And you've got
long range,
yeah, I don't know what all you'd have there on that one.
Yeah.
and then cover, right?
Cover. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I think I can see them
I
all.
think you can see them all. Yeah.
Okay. So 4 dice. 2 blocks.
And so 2 hits.
So that's
So
one
is
more
that-
pin.
Yep.
I'll throw one on there for you. All
I
right.
know, but that's right.
Pressure on the
Okay.
center.
Yep.
That's it.
All right. Draw
Alright.
your replacement card.
Play my card.
Tricky decision here, David.
Well, not really. I was just trying to mentally think through it.
Yeah.
But 3.
All
I
right.
have
Oh my gosh, a
is
4
probably what you
again.
Ooh, a 4 again. That's good.
Well, I figured since I'm the tiebreaker, 4 automatically wins.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure because you have a lot of cards, so I wasn't sure how that was going to work. Okay, I'm gonna make my 2s go. So these conscripts over here are gonna fire on these guys.
Okay.
So let me just get their firing. So they fire 3 dice plus 1 dice per, so 8 dice.
Yes.
And then they got 3 more for the pins. So
And then, oh wow, okay,
you're gonna get 11 dice.
okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you.
Those are the 3 I didn't
Okay, great.
confuse your counts.
No, when you start to get like this, I don't think these guys have ever had this many dice to roll. Probably.
Yeah.
All right. Come on, whammies.
Oh my gosh.
5.
5.
No, it's more than that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 shots. Okay.
All right. So 6 hits.
And then let me check the range on that to see
Do
if you've
you
got.
want to return fire?
You are within medium range.
So
Well, we haven't been really doing that.
Okay.
I mean, is that do or
I don't know. Mark,
I feel like I'd be cheating now.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, if you're pinned down, can you return fire, or just if you've spent?
you can return fire if you're pinned. Yeah, it's that fire token that stops you from shooting back.
Okay. Can you go back upstairs with Mama? Okay.
so 6, and I've got 4 dead.
1 second, guys. Sorry.
That's all right. And I got 9.
None. Yikes. 2, 3, 4, 5,
So
6.
6
that's
is going to be 2 of them.
2 of
And then
them.
once you're down to 2, are those guys out?
No, so if they take 1 more casualty, then that unit is wiped out. Because you're down to 1 guy anyway. It's pretty much over. But they're going to take pins, which is they're going to have more pins now than their will. They've exceeded their will. They've broken their will. So they're going to rout now.
Okay.
So all of your tokens get taken away from them, and they are going to run 6 inches back towards your deployment sector, which is that that square over, this square that your guys started in.
I'm too far again.
There you go.
Well, just spinning them around so I know they're running. I'm going to forget.
Yeah.
Sorry, we had some toddler aggro.
No problem.
Mine are 26 and 24, so it's
kids?
easier.
Yeah, I'll bet.
I've got a 4 and a 2. So
I remember that a long time ago. 22 years ago.
Let me put a fire token on my oh, holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, so his defense roll was nada, so you killed 2 of them and sent the other 2 running. They are falling back.
And then my other guys are going to shoot at... I'm going to try and... How many guys are left in your squad here? 3?
Yeah, the guy your hands over is the...
is the leader?
Sergeant
There's a
guy
leader
or
there,
something, yeah.
Oh, this guy's the sergeant. Okay.
Yeah, he's a separate unit.
I'm going to shoot at this squad with 3 here.
All right.
So it's 3.
It's definitely
Plus,
8 dice for sure.
It's 8 dice. Yep. 2 more. This is the first time I've ever played with Tabletop Simulator, so it takes me a little bit of time to get the dice together.
You're fine.
That looks like only 2 shots.
3. 1, 2, 3. 3 hits.
Oh, 3 hits. Yep.
3 successes.
And those deathhead guys don't do anything?
Not for this. They're used for other things.
Okay.
And that looks like we're too close a range for cover, I think.
Let's see. Maybe 1. I might give you... Oh, wait. Yeah, there is one of your guys. Actually, no, because this guy out front can see him. Yeah, they're too exposed.
They all can see him, so no cover. And then, 3 dice. And I'll roll those. And I got to take about 4. So I got 3. 3 is going to kill 1 guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then... and then how does the pins work again? So
they take 1 for getting shot at, and then if the number of hits is higher than their will, they would take an extra 1.
Okay.
But I think you're just taking 1.
Yeah. Yeah. Who did I have going? 3s. Okay.
And I am done. I will draw a card to replace.
Yes. All right, David.
So I will have these guys here, which I can't remember how to do arrows again.
Oh, that's
the drop down
tab?
arrow?
You mean that?
Yeah.
That's the tab key.
Tab key?
Yeah. Tab on your keyboard? Tab? Is that what you mean?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I got you. Yep. Okay. Well, those guys.
Yes.
They're going to shoot straight ahead.
Okay.
So they've got 3 dice, then 1 for every guy.
Yeah. And there's
8 dice?
Yeah, it's 8, and then they've got 2 pins on the target, so that's 10 total.
Ooh.
Do you need 1 more?
Yep.
Oh yeah, just grab from.
I could just be rolling in the middle. Whoops. I probably could just do it out here. So I don't have to. Well, do we fire well or not so well? No, we didn't fire that great, but we got 3.
Okay. So for defense, I get 2 plus cover.
Yes.
Is that it?
I think you're at medium range.
Yep, I think you're right.
Yeah, so 1 more for range.
Oh, I get 1 for medium range?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Oh my gosh.
3
Oh
shields.
my gosh.
Those helmets, man.
Yeah. The laser just bouncing off them. They're inspired by the sleazoid.
Yeah.
Very
Hey,
inspired.
if I would have done this differently, if I would have used the card to shoot, can I use the action to reload and then the card to shoot and the action to reload?
So you activate them, they get 2 actions. You could use a card to shoot, and then use one of their actions to reload, and then use a card to shoot, and then use an action to reload if you really wanted to. But yeah, you could shoot twice.
Yeah, but I want to do that.
I just want to use one of those cards to shoot twice.
I got you. I'll reload with my second action, and then I'll use one of the cards.
Yep.
Fire again, and they gotta shoot better than this.
Yeah.
But his defense me. Oh my goodness, 3.
No, 4.
No,
Don't you have
4.
4. Okay, so I got another 4 dice, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I'll do that well this time. I got 2.
All right, so they take 2 hits. It doesn't kill anybody, but they do take a pin.
Another pin. Okay.
They're hanging on.
Hey, that's our job.
Yeah.
All right, then these 2 guys will shoot.
What are these fire tokens? Are these assigned to anybody?
These fire token is to the leader.
And that's hers. Got it. Okay, I'm just going to move it a little bit. So we know who is shooting.
And I put mine right in the middle of these guys. So yeah.
So they're gonna go ahead and fire, which I'll bring a token up.
Okay.
For now, they just get once, but they're only gonna have. So they have. Whoops! I gotta get rid of some dice here.
Yeah.
Oops! I can't grab them. There we go.
5.
They start off with 3 dice, and then they get a die per guy, so they got up to 5, and then they've got 3 pins. 2. Oh, I can't grab them either again.
Yeah.
Whoops, I grabbed them and threw them back. So let me make sure I got it right. So 3 to start, 2, and then 3 pins. So that puts me at whatever the numbers out there.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It should be 8, right?
8. So I'll roll those.
Oh, there you go.
Better shot. They finally, like, you had to be at close range.
Yeah.
They brought out the
Or
bazooka.
under fire and with a pin token.
I'm pretty sure what happened there is that the laser blast bounced off each other's heads and hit them all.
Yeah, they went off over and over and over.
Over and over and over. Okay, so I will roll my. Is it still 4 dice?
It's no, because it's 2 and then 1 for cover, because now they don't have the range.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, so let me take that one out.
You still got cover, don't you, or no?
No, because
I
I
have
think
cover.
I think
Oh,
one of the
no,
dudes
no,
can
no,
see
you don't. No,
everybody.
you don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 dice, correct?
Yeah,
dice.
3 on 6.
Whoa!
Oh.
Look at that.
Bam! Okay, so that's 2, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I lose 2 guys.
You lose 2 guys, and then you're taking 2 pins. So
Yep.
5 pins is going to be higher than their will, so then they're going to rout.
Yep. Hey, that's fine. They did their job.
They got the spot.
I'm just going to move them. out of
Yep,
there.
that's fine.
They're going to join the bounty hunter dude.
They're going to go join Boba
Yeah.
Fett.
He's got the right idea.
Who's running away really slowly because I'm just not going to activate him yet.
Sure.
Which is genius. Of
course, if he gets plugged.
Yeah, if he does get plugged, he's done. But
Yeah.
at this point, he's not doing anything anyway.
Okay.
Man, I was gonna fire again because I have one action and a card, but I'd just be firing. I'd only be firing.
I mean, you could shoot Boba Fett there. He's got a whole bunch of holes in his armor.
Yeah.
Well, nobody can hit the guy, and he's out of. I can't see him actually. I don't think. Or maybe I can see him with one guy.
Is that a hill or is that like a marsh?
Yeah, it's like a marsh. But
Okay,
it's
so
the
yeah, but it's,
objective
the
that
objective
might be blocking him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I could shoot the guys that are running away
Yes.
with one.
So if you can pin them, they rout again. If you can inflict a casualty, then they die.
So if I shoot at them again and I hit them, they're dead.
If you shoot them and hit them, and you inflict a pin on them, they're going to rout again, which means they run another 6 inches away from you. But if you inflict a casualty, you'll kill all 3 dudes.
Yeah, so any casualties would kill the whole band.
But I don't. The pins that I don't get the bonus pin things anymore.
No, correct.
Yeah.
So now they're ducking and weaving. They're running in a serpentine fashion.
Yeah.
I find that unlikely.
Of course. Look at the size of their helmets. They can't
Those
help
helmets,
it.
they're just going to
They
run
gotta
into
be-
each
yeah,
other.
they gotta be. No, I will. You know what? I won't do anything then. Or well, I will.
You could reload.
Oh, I do a will test with them
Oh, there you go. Okay.
because I can get rid of a pin that way, and their will is I think 3.
Yep.
Yep. So I'll roll those 3 dice. If I can get a check mark, I got 1 check mark, which is all I needed. Wrong die. I got rid of it. I'll put it over here. And everybody's got a fire marker on them almost. All right, and then we have I draw a card.
Wait, don't you?
And one ready.
Who you were activating your level 3 dudes, right?
The 3s, which
Yeah.
is the trooper.
Did you do these guys?
Yeah, they did,
You did?
the
Oh, that's right,
double
that's right.
fire.
And what about these guys running away over here?
Oh yeah, I get. Oh yeah,
All right, so they have
So-
to make a will check. They have to roll their will.
which is so will okay.
Yeah.
And if they make it,
They'll stop routing. All right, so here's how this works. Okay, so
I don't know if I wanted.
if they've taken casualties, you cancel the first check mark, right? So they basically have to
Okay.
get 2 check marks to stop routing. They didn't
Okay.
get it, so they're going to route 6 inches back towards your zone.
All right.
So they have another action, and they have to try to attempt to rally again.
Oh, then if they don't make it, they go again.
They're going to keep running away.
Yeah, so I may not have wanted to move,
Yeah,
but that's good. They're going.
yeah. So they're just going to keep running. There you
It
go.
won't.
All right, that's it for them. So now you're done. Now you can draw your card.
Okay. Which I actually already did
Oh,
already.
you already did. Okay.
Good. Yeah.
All right. So we're up to phase 3.
Yep.
Oops. And I got it. What do you got left to go? What do you have left to go? I think the ones you have left to go are dead. Well, you can go with it.
Yeah.
I could
Nice.
rally Boba Fett over here.
Yeah.
Or I could
Go with
theoretically
something.
do something else. Yeah, I could make somebody that's already gone go.
Go. Yeah. All right. I'm ready when you're ready.
I have a 3.
I went with a 4.
Okay.
Oh my. There.
Done it.
So I'm gonna go with 2. I got 3 action or 2 actions with her. She's barely hanging on to life. She saved herself once. Oh, I wish she had some pins there. I didn't forget that. Oh, and she can't move. That was a.
Yeah.
I should have done the command. All right. Well, she will do. I try to get her pins off, which is will,
Okay.
and she's got a will of 4. So I'll roll 4. Way
Do
over
you want to add
here.
any dice to it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, again, she only gets 1 action because there's a mismatch between her level and the
Yeah.
value of the card. So you might want to save those to give her other things to do.
Yeah.
I'm just
gonna
pointing it
hope.
out.
Okay. So we'll see. Oh, 2 checks. I
Look
got
at
it.
that. Whew.
That's the first time I've done something good. I'll stick them over here so it'll be easy to find. Well, I'm going to get them over here so they're ready to get to us.
Sure.
Unfortunately. So that was her one action.
Yeah.
Action, she's going to... So I was hoping to do 2 shots, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So I will fire with the card.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoops. Did that again. And she's got 5 dice for fire. I'll get back up there in the middle again. So they're right there. So this is going to be a really good roll.
like
Roll
2?
2.
2 hits.
And I get 3 defense dice. I don't see
Yes.
any
Yeah,
drain
that's
or anything.
3
Yep,
events.
so she's one of these.
2
yeah.
shields.
So they take 1 hit, right? Oh no, you only did
2
2
hits,
hits.
I
2
only
shields,
did-
so we're
Ooh, look
good.
at that. They had survived.
Stormtrooper armor! Drone trooper armor.
Then and she, because it wasn't hard, she only had 1 action.
Right.
Right. So
Right.
then I'll go ahead and flip this and
But she's got a fire
No, no, I
token, so she can't move now.
oh.
Ooh,
Got it.
yeah.
Poor lady. All right, well then she's done.
She got herself in trouble here. All right.
All right, I would like to rally Boba Fett.
Okay, so you're activating your level 4s, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so he's going to
He
roll
makes
his
an
will.
automatic. Okay, so his will is 3.
All right. His unit has not taken any casualties, and you did get a check, so he manages to rally.
Okay.
So that was his action.
Okay.
Unless you wanted to spend one of these command actions,
And with a command action, that would let me do what?
that would have made that for free. So he would still.
Oh, that
have
would have
his-
made that for free. Okay, that's what I would like to do. I'm going to spend the command action. Thank you.
Sure. So now.
And now I would like to shoot.
Okay. All right.
Can I do that?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you
Oh,
want to?
yeah.
So you're going to lose these 2 at the end of this activation, basically. Do you want to move him or anything? I don't know if that's the right answer. I'm just pointing it out.
Lose what to? I'm sorry.
So you could flip this movement card face
Oh,
down
yeah.
to give him a move
Okay. I could give him a move.
if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Well, let me see if I can shoot anybody. I don't think I can.
I think these guys over here.
Well, I could shoot her, right?
I think you have.
That's a march, right?
Yeah, the Sleazoid might be in the way. I actually think he is in the way.
Okay, do I have line of sight to these guys? I don't think so.
No.
Okay. Do I have line of sight to her?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take a pot shot at her.
Okay.
So, since he's got a big stinking gun. So that's going to be long range, but let me just look at it. Okay, so that's 5D. She's not pinned or anything, is she?
Nope.
Okay, and then any check I get to 3 checks, so I get 3 more dice.
3 more dice.
Come on, big hits. Oh. Okay, well, never mind.
Bum, bum, bum,
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, he's really been quite pathetic today.
So she's level 4.
Yeah, I don't think she even. Yeah.
So she all gets
And then
6.
she gets range. Did you get 1 for that?
1 for range and then 1 for being uncovered.
So it's 6 dice. And we've got 3 hits to worry about.
Oh,
We only got
man.
1. So 2 will give me a pin.
I'll just throw a pin on her for you.
Oh, at least I got that.
She got a pin on her. Yep.
All right, and then let me put a fire token on dude over here. Okay. And that's my my round.
Okay.
That's my round 2.
So I draw a card to replace,
That's
right?
that one you did. Yep. And then you're gonna clear the cards on your playmat. Put those in your discard pile. And then, Mark, you control one objective, so you're going to draw 1 card.
Oh, you were the tiebreaker this last. Am I? You were this round,
Now
right?
it's his turn, yeah.
Yeah, I will be this round. Yeah.
You'll be this round. Okay. And then what did you say, John?
You have an objective, so you're going to draw 1 card for that objective.
Okay.
And then David is going to draw 2 cards for his objective.
Now, yeah, okay, cool.
But 2 more than what I already have?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Boop, boop, boop,
Oh,
boop.
yeah, nice. Okay. And you get a big hand then.
Yeah. So it's round 5. Do you guys want to play just this one more round? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I mean, I'd like to see where we get, because I think we're in kind of a pivotal point.
Okay.
Because if I can go over here and get this, I can wrest this away from him, right? This objective.
Yeah, I mean, you're close to taking that, yes.
You might get 3 for 3 here by the end of 6.
Right. All right, so we'll shoot for 6, but we'll evaluate at the end of 5. And,
Yeah.
if it's a
I'm
pre-drawn
having
conclusion.
a lot of fun, so I'd like to
Okay.
keep going.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
But
I would. If we were calling it now, you've got it. Even though I have 2. But you never know.
That's true. You never know. All right, well, let's see how this next round plays out.
let's at least do one more round. Yeah. All right, so I need to pick a card.
Yeah, pick smarter is what you need to do.
Oh, and then firing tokens are all gone, right?
Oh, yeah, this is the end of the round.
So many laser blasts. Check this range. Let's see if I can do the total stormtrooper move, which is shoot these guys in the back.
Yes, that's what they're best at.
Apparently, that's how they actually can hit somebody.
Are there any sand farmers around, or
Right.
indigenous junk traders they can shoot at? They get bonus dice for that. All right. So, Mark, I'm gonna clear these cards should be in your discard pile from your.
Oh no, that was what I just put down.
Oh, you put that one down. So then this one should go.
Yeah, that one should be in there. Yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, I just put this one down.
Okay. And just in
All right.
case, I'm gonna.
I'll flip mine too then. So you got yours already out. Didn't move my orange. Thank you for moving my orange.
Oh yeah, let me move those oranges. Oh,
I put down 4, so I'll get to go first.
yeah, I've got it.
So you got 4. You got
All right, David with the 4.
Oh, I can't move those guys. I may have messed up.
Uh-oh.
See how far I got. Oh, 16. But can't see that guy. Too far. Got all those pins.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Man, getting worn out over here. They're getting ground up by the onslaught of the drone troopers.
I don't even know who these guys shoot. I was going to do 3. It's that guy's. Yes. Oh, it's right. All right. So I'll go with this guy. And they will. So they get to fire 3 and 2. We're going to shoot at the white troopers over there.
All right, so you're doing your level 3 guys?
Yeah, just
Okay.
5 dice.
And then I get
2 hits.
All right, and I get 3 to defend. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Any
Let me check the... one more.
Range.
It looks like range is 10 inches, so you would get one more.
Okay, one more. All right. That's 2 shields.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Plastoid armor!
The power of the Dominion. All right.
The power of plastic armor,
Right.
yes.
We'll test to get rid of some pins, I guess, because
Okay.
work out like I was going to. So that's 3 dice. We only got rid of 1.
Rough. All right, and your last guy, they have to test to see if they stop rallying. So they're going to need... You're going to roll 3 dice, and you need 2 checks.
And we got 1.
All right.
So we lose 6 inches. And boom. You got it.
I'll take care of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
All right, it's yours.
All right. Draw your replacement card, David.
No.
All right, so I'm going to activate my 3s. So they're soldiers, so I could, or I could just waste. I'm gonna shoot at Scout Girl here.
Okay.
So that 3 8 dice.
And yeah, you get 2 extra from the card I have tucked under her.
Okay. So that's 8, 9, 10. All right. That's lousy. Yeah, they're back to true form.
Yep. That's 2 hits.
She only gets the level is 2, so she gets 2 dice.
Just 2 dice. She's just a little space cadet.
But
Oh!
1. Dang it.
So it's going to be a pin.
1 pin.
Another pin on her.
Oh.
Okay. Now, let's see. I'm gonna move these guys 6.
Hey, Mark, I just want to point out that you could capture this objective.
Or I could do it with the other guys later, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you could do that. I understand what you're doing.
I'm trying to...
That makes sense.
These guys are better at shooting.
Yeah. I just like to point things out,
Yeah, no. I totally understand. I was thinking the exact same thing, but I'm like, you know what? These probably are the better ones to try and shoot these guys in the back.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot these guys in the back up here.
Okay.
So that's going to be 8 dice. Long range, I believe.
I'll double check it for you, but... Ooh. Yep, long range.
Space my dice out better. Okay. Let's see. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
All right. Tap that R key.
I am. Okay, that's 3 checks.
Is this cocked one though? Yeah, that's not a. Yeah, so it is just 3 checks.
So I got 4, and I just got 1.
All right, so they take 1 pin, but they don't take the pin. They actually route again.
Oh, okay.
So they're gonna move.
They get shot and they run farther.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if they hit the edge, so the edge of this play mat is out of bounds. So basically, one more move, they're going to be off the board.
And then
Senor Sleazoid.
Senior Sleazoid gets 2 movements, right?
He gets 2 actions.
2 actions.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do... So can I move into melee with her?
Yeah, that would be a charge.
Okay.
How far away are you? Are you 6 inches away?
No, I'm more than that, but I have a card I could use for a move.
Yeah, so that's 2 moves. Yes, you would move into melee. So 1 move to get close to her, 1 move to charge her. She'll take a pin from the charge, and that will be...
Right. So that's...
Then you'll have 1 action left.
6 here, and then 1 more.
Yeah, you actually have to stop 3 inches out from her and then move in, but it's the same difference, right?
Okay. So I would stop here.
Yeah, you stop 3 inches away and then move.
And then charge her.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same difference. I'm just...
Okay.
All right.
And then I'm going to use this move action.
Yeah, so that was one of those 2 moves, and now you have 1 action left over.
And I'm going to try and melee catch her.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 4D.
Mm-hmm. But she's got pins on her, so it's 6 dice.
Yep, and if I get any skulls...
If you get any skulls, she's captured.
I catch her.
But you can also still just damage her, you know.
Okay, so that's 4, that's 6. Okay.
Yes.
I got a skull.
Oh my gosh, you did it.
Okay, so she's captured, right? That means she's out, right?
So here's what happens. She essentially becomes a token attached to you. All right?
Okay.
So she's attached to you. So when you move around, you drag her with you. If your guy gets killed or something like that, she's immediately reverts back into a figure on his side.
Oh, that's cool. It's like the Star Wars customizable card game capture rule.
Congratulations, Mark. I've never seen anybody actually do that and pull that off. So
Capture somebody?
yeah, it's the first time. Good job.
Yay! Sleepwood's been the MVP tonight, to be
really.
honest. All right, so that's 3-3-3. I'm done.
And that was our first.
Yes. So
Do I draw another? No, I already did. Yep,
yeah, did you replace that card?
I did.
Okay.
So now, let's...
All right. So phase 2.
Oh.
Yeah, usually the Sleazoid gets killed right away, or he just hangs back and doesn't do much. So he's done quite a lot of work today.
Yeah, I've been impressed with
He's
him.
in the thick of it.
All right. Well, you're almost surely going first. I have a 2.
Yeah.
But what will he activate?
So I'm activating the 4s this time. So this guy is going to give... It's too bad I don't have the right cards. He'll give the command. He can do a command that will get rid of the shot from those guys. If I test Will, and Will is 4, so he needs 1.
He did.
Got it.
All right.
That off of there, and then he will shoot at the white troopers there.
Okay.
Do you want to spend any of your cards to add 4 dice to his attack?
To his attack?
Yeah, because remember he can spend a card because he's a character to add his level in dice to anything he's rolling.
Yeah. Flip this one. So that would be 5 and then 4 more.
Yeah, so that's 9.
Oh, that's right. Bounty hunter dude can do that too,
Yes.
but not Sleazoid. He's not unique.
No, he is a character. Any single
he's a character.
any single figure
Okay.
unit is a character and can do that. Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
All right. Whoops. So roll those up. Wasn't so
There you
bad.
go.
5.
All right. And I think I'm rolling what? 4 for range?
Probably 4, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's 4 dice.
Okay. I don't even know one landed on top of the other one. Let's see.
So if you hover over it, or here I can just pick it up. Here we go.
There
All
we
right,
go. So
that's
that's
1.
1.
All right, so that kills 1,
Yep.
and they take 2 pins.
Okay.
There we go. That's putting some hurt on them.
2 pin.
Then she's gonna go. She can't move, and then she's gotta be within how much range before she can do her thing? Short range, which is that close. Well, she will take. She'll go ahead and shoot at the. Well, what does she have though? Maybe she can't
Yeah,
shoot
she's
that.
got a pistol.
She can't shoot that
She's
far.
out of range too, and she's pinned. She's gonna have to rally herself.
So she'll do a rally.
Do you want to spend your free action, or your free command card to let her rally?
Yeah, better do that.
Do your whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll those dice.
There you go.
Got it. Got rid of the pin. Then she's got to move. Hands. She's got to move.
Yeah, she's got to move.
So she'll move there 6 inches, and then she'll shoot those guys. And she's only got. Oh yeah, she was the one that wanted to get to do shoot pinned people.
Yeah.
But 5.
6.
Right.
She gets 6 dice for her attack. Yeah. If they got pins on them, she does a lot better.
Yeah. There they go. She's got 3 hits on those guys.
Okay, and then there's that's 3. What about range? Is that?
I don't know. She's in her weapon is short range only, or medium range. So
2 blocks.
wow.
So just 1.
Yeah. So it's just a pin on them.
1 pin.
Okay.
They're trying to push them back,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they still have their 2 objectives. So
And then, so I went, so you get to go.
Okay, I'm going to activate my 4. I'm going to shoot at her with this guy.
all right. So he gets 1 action.
Yep.
He probably does not have line of sight to the colonel there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think right because isn't that those orange dudes? Aren't there giant helmets in the way?
Oh, good point. Shoot. All right, then, since I...
You haven't done
Well,
anything yet, so you can activate
I
a
can
different
move
level.
and then I can move and then use this this shoot, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'll do. So I'll
Oh,
move
yeah, giant home.
move up to here,
Okay.
and I will use my shoot action,
Yep.
and then oops,
5 dice. Added.
5 dice plus whatever.
No, she doesn't have any
Right.
pins, so it's just 5 dice.
No, plus whatever I get as checks.
Oh, right.
Right. Maybe you had none. You
3
got
more.
Oh,
It's the
wow.
second time that's happened to you.
That blaster rifle stinks, man.
Yeah. So I've
So,
found like
three.
if you can spend a card to buff him so he gets 4 more
Yeah,
dice.
and that's what I wanted to do, but I couldn't shoot
Yeah.
around my own guys.
Or shooting, and especially if you're shooting at somebody with pins on them, right?
Yeah.
I think I've seen it top out at something like 18 or 20 dice, something like that.
Yeah.
So I
Okay,
blocked
so-
2, but you've got 3, right?
Yeah.
So I
so
got a pin.
one sneaks through.
Ender down. Okay. That's good. And then that's my one guy, so
All right.
and then
So
I'll
replace your card.
my
Yep.
bird. All right. It's a command action to capture a
Yes.
okay.
Take an objective. Yeah. It's command action.
Take an objective. Okay, that's what I wanted to. All right.
I'm ready to.
Okay, you're definitely going first. I'm going 2.
I've got a 3
The threes have it.
there. And if I move 3s, I can only move.
Yeah, because
So
they've already
I'm-
activated, right? Whoa.
Yeah. Let me make sure that's good. Yep, I think I'm good with that. Ooh. See where my range is here. It's in range. So I will fire with these guys. That's going to be 8 dice.
Okay.
So let's move these dice here a little bit. I got 5.
That's good.
Ouch. Who's that against?
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. Oh, that's not good.
Boba Fett.
Okay,
Boba Fett.
so he gets
And that was with all the bonus dice, right? For the armor, the plot armor that he's already spent.
Oh yeah, did you add in the 4 dice of armor crap?
Oh,
'Cause he's been
because you
saving
Yeah, no, he's in rough shape, so you should be able to like
Oh yeah, no. I
Plug
got 4 more dice. I'm gonna bring those down here. I forgot about that. So it puts it up to 7.
7. Okay. Well, let's see what we got here. So he at least is so his defense will be 4, right?
Yes, 4, and then 1 for being in the
1
cover.
for
Though.
the cover,
1 for the cover.
1 for the range.
No, she only shoots at medium range. So
Oh, it was the troopers back here.
the troopers.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's 1 for range, 1 for cover. And
4.
then I could use this card here to add another
4.
4.
Yeah, because his level is 4. So yes, you could. Do
Yeah, I want him to live, so I'm gonna do that.
All right, I'll give you a couple more dice back.
Here's 1. If I just need 2 more.
Oops, I returned grabbing them. Well, I give you 1 at a time.
No problem.
There they come.
All right, big roll here. There
Oh,
we go.
6.
Did
Well,
you block all these?
no.
7, you blocked 6.
I blocked 6, so I just get a pin out of the deal.
A
Okay,
pin.
that's not bad. I'll take it.
Man.
You know what these guys are going to do, though? They're
Go up there. They're gonna capture it.
going to capture it.
Okay.
A command left. I think I'll just do that. Even though it's not going to last
know.
very long.
They just need to hold those communication towers long enough for the rebels to get the signal.
No, and I
or
need to
something
replace
like
my card.
And then you still get to go, though.
I
even
have
though
both my 2s get to go.
Well, do you want to do these routing guys first? Because they have to activate.
Okay.
And they have to try to rally.
Let's do them first. So what do they need to roll to...
So you're going to roll their will, which is 3.
Okay.
And you need 2 checks, because they've taken casualties, to avoid routing.
Okay. 3 dice. Oops.
Oh my
got it.
gosh.
Oh,
Okay. So and does that count as an action?
Yeah, that does count as an action.
Okay, so they get another action.
Yes.
And
I actually have to do that too because I.
Oh, right. I
activated-
forgot about those guys. Yeah.
they're gonna shoot at her.
I don't think I'll get that lucky, but I'm just gonna do it.
No. So they are off the table.
Okay. So these guys are going to shoot at the commander here.
Okay.
So they get 3 dice plus 1 for each figure. That's another 3.
And you get an extra one for the pin.
And an extra one for the pin. Okay. There we go.
Whoa.
All right, so I got 4 for defense.
Yeah.
Well, the range. I don't think the range is not going to help me, is it?
No, I don't think so.
All right. I got 1.
Actually, she is barely out of medium range, so I would give her 1 more die.
1 more die, yep.
Well, let's see what that roll is for that one.
Because he has
It
to...
didn't help. So I got 5. So that kills her,
Yes.
but I can put a card down to save her,
Yes.
which I will do.
Okay.
Oops, my card come out of my hand.
Okay, so she now has 2 plugs in her armor.
Yep. 2 extra dice against her when you're attacking.
Okay.
And then,
any pins?
but she takes a pin.
Oh, and this guy's fleece. So these guys have fired.
Do I take more than 1 pin off that?
How many hits did they do to her?
6.
Oh, yeah, she probably takes 2 pins.
5 total.
5.
Yeah, just barely. So she takes 1 more pin.
All right.
All right. Then, let's see. These guys get 2 actions. So let's see if I can actually get there. Yes! So I can get there. I'm adjacent now, right?
Yeah, because you'll move guys as close as possible, and one of them can be as
Yep.
close
And
as
then I'm
possible.
going to do a command and take this, right?
Yep.
Okay, so this goes to red. And those are my 2.
All right.
So then I'll put these all in the discard pile. And then I have 1 objective, is that correct? So I get 1 extra card.
That is true. So that is
2 cards.
6.
Take all these off. Take my guns off.
5.
Oh, yeah. And I got all these fire tokens.
Whoops.
So this would be round 6, right?
This is round 6. This is it. And I would call it here, except right now the good guys are winning by 1 point. So
By what?
1 single point. I think it's 6 points to 5 points.
I mean, how much time do we have left?
I mean, I can do it. I'm really just, if you guys are running out of steam or anything like that, I don't,
I mean, I'm fine.
I don't want this
I'm
to
fine.
overstay its welcome. That's all. So if
No,
you're good-
I'm having fun.
All right. Last round,
And
guys.
it's not the game that would overstay its welcome. Tabletopia, though. Tabletop
Yeah.
simulator would overstay its
It is,
welcome.
it is frustrating.
All right. So,
Well,
okay.
like you said, this game would be we'd be playing a second game.
Right.
So
we
I'm
get
the
this far.
tiebreaker now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Yep.
are, unfortunately.
Okay. And then
And-
I'm going to...
Oh my This is going to be so. Ooh.
Yeah, this is going to be tricky for you. Like,
Yeah,
you guys are
I mean,
very fragile.
I-
You do have the advantage, but things are very
have-
fragile for you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm going to lose people.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
So you currently have 6 points. It's 3 for each of the objectives. But you haven't wiped out any enemy units, and there are none that are routing. Mark has 1 objective. That's 3 points, but he has killed 1 unit and he captured another. So that's he's got 5 points total.
Okay.
3 for the objective,
That's
1 for
what-
each of the units he's countered or stopped.
Okay.
So at the end of this round, we check any units that are routing are considered killed, and they're worth 1 point. For
Okay, at the last round. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Are we ready?
Yep, I did a 4.
3. Oh, you're going first.
Wow, I got it. Barely. Okay, well. She is going to shoot. Oh, shoot, she's going to die. Well, maybe not. I got cards.
Yeah. So now you can burn them.
Right, she's died once already.
Right.
I gotta have a lot. Oh, crap. I don't even have a place to run her to. Oh, she can't even move.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, she'll shoot Boba Fett. This is,
Okay, that makes sense.
and I get like an extra 4 dice from your.
Yes, that's
Dang.
correct.
And then the pin gives me 2 more dice, so it gives me 4, 6, 11 dice altogether.
All right.
Wait, so she gets 6 usual, 7, 8 for the pin, and +4 for the
Oh, maybe I
plot
can add
armor
that.
thing. So that's 12 dice.
And if you really wanted to go crazy, you could add
Oh,
4
yeah.
from part of there if you wanted.
Oh yeah, but I don't need to do that.
If you really want to blow this
Right.
guy away.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I need to do that. All right, so we'll see what this does.
Yep.
But you might be able to save this. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I'll take it. All right. So I
So
got
how many?
7.
5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Okay, so I get 4. I'm gonna nuke this card to give me 4.
So that's 8.
Um,
and
So that's 8,
1 for the cover.
and 1 for the cover.
And here's the dice for the cover. There it is.
Okay.
I got it for you.
So that's not horrible.
Here's the dice for
That's horrible.
yeah.
Okay, that's horrible.
Oh, man.
Can I plug up any more, or am I just toast?
You can. So let me see. Okay, so you did 7 hits. So that's 1 casualty that he suffered.
Right.
So you would have to spend 1 card. You'd have to ditch 1 card for that.
Yep, I'm gonna do that.
And then you definitely are taking 2 pins.
Yep.
But so he's at 3 pins.
Woo!
now.
Characters are really hard to kill.
Yeah, that has been the tricky part of trying to figure out the balance on that. I still don't think I have it nailed yet. But yes, they are. They've swung between being too easy to kill and being too hard to kill. So
Well, she will use her second action to reload, and then she'll flip this card to shoot again.
Okay,
Because I think that this ought to do it. I mean,
that
well,
should
I don't
do
know.
it. I don't have
Wow.
any more tricks up my sleeve.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard. Can you throw another card down to say guy?
I don't have any more to add the 4 die, so he's basically just rolling 4 die against your
yeah, so you're
15 dice. I mean, it's not gonna. The numbers are
10.
starting to.
10 and 6 is 16. So
Yeah,
gonna be
you're
rolling
getting 16 against
dice.
4. Against 4.
Yeah, but can you just throw a card down and save it? Yeah.
It depends how many casualties I can save.
So if he takes 2 casualties, then you'll wipe him out of cards, and he will be done
Yeah.
for the rest of the game. Because he won't be able to activate anything.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think that's... We should be able to tell. Yep. That's... All right, well, let's see what we get to flip on you here this time. Oh, that's not bad. Great, not bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's pretty good.
9,
Oh, is it 9 hits?
Is it 9 hits?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
you're
so I
right.
get 4
9.
plus 1 for cover.
Right.
So let me snag that one. You got all the dice over there. Okay. Come on, shields.
Oh, you got 2 shields.
Oh,
So how many casualties is that?
that's just 1 casualty, right? Because he's taking
All right.
7 hits. Are you ditching 1?
Well, I think are points really going to matter at this point to losing him? You would get 1 point for killing him.
Yes.
I think I still have the firepower advantage if I lose him.
Well, and he probably would be routing because
Yeah, he's going to
tokens on
round.
him anyway.
I'm going to let him die.
Okay.
I think that's the calculus.
Yeah, because you'd be having to spend a ton of
I'd have to spend
stuff
so much
just to get him back
that
into the
it's not
game.
worth it. Yeah, I think spending these cards on my drone troopers is a better move.
All right, then my other guy is going to go. I wanted to get her back, but I'm going to be able to. I'm going to move them up to here. Oops, maybe somewhere in there.
Oh, tabletop simulator. Here, let me see if I can.
I was trying to keep him behind cover guides, but it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
I think that's the best we can do. I think this rock sticks out farther than the actual model does.
Oh, wow, by a lot.
Oh, wow.
I didn't make the rocks, so.
That's right. That doesn't matter. So he's going to shoot at the group, and he's got. I think he's just got 5 dice. Yeah. So I got. Whoops, I got things going on. Here again. So he's got 5 dice. I can get rid of a bunch of these. I'll give you. 5, then 2 for pins, so that's 7 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. 4 checks.
So I get...
What, and is it range?
He does not get the range, so it's just 3 dice.
3 dice. Yeah. Okay. Come on, 3 shields. 2 shields, that's not bad.
All right, so that
3.
is 2 hits to them.
Yep.
All right, so that is just 1 pin. Ugh. They're hanging.
No.
Hanging on.
Blastoid armor.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so that's it for you, right, David?
That's all you. Yep.
All right, so now I'm going to activate my 3s. So the first thing I'm going to do we have line of sight to her here?
Yeah.
Okay. And do I need to move it all for range?
I'm sure you're within long range. I don't know if you're in medium.
So if I don't want to give her any more defense,
Yeah.
I'll move a little bit. Okay, so move to 6.
Sure.
That should
Yeah,
cover.
you just have to get it within 9 inches of it, so you only really have to move an inch.
Okay. That's fine. Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
come here, guys.
That flank
All
has
right.
collapsed.
All right, so we've got 3 dice plus 5, 8. Plus, she's got 3 pins, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Come on, Stormies. Roll them like you're back in. There we go. 1,
well,
2, 3, 4, 5.
It's not bad.
It's not awful though.
Yeah. So just 4 dice for her.
2.
She gets 2 more.
What? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm level 4. Well, I need something out of these.
Ooh.
None.
Ooh. 4.
So that was how many?
5. So that's enough to kill her.
And I could throw another card down.
Yeah. Oh, did you add the 2?
Oh, I didn't
then-
even add the other
Yeah, I
2.
forgot about those. So add
Sorry.
roll 2 more dice.
I'll just add those 2
Yeah.
real quick.
Because that could be 2 casualties.
Yeah.
Sorry, I totally forgot about that.
Oh, it is, I think.
Ooh,
1, 2,
2
3,
more.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So that's 2 casualties. So you'd have to throw down 2 cards to keep her up.
I can do it. I got plenty of cards, I guess.
And then she is going to take enough
You
to
routed.
rout her, right? Yeah. She's going to take 2 for that, so she's going to rout.
Yeah.
Okay.
The tide is swinging.
Let's see.
Now we're. Ooh, that's fine.
Other ding dongs over here are going to. Let's see. I could have him move him around, but I think, does he have cover here at all? These
I
guys?
was trying to get behind the rock for those.
Yeah, I think
Fine.
cover from a couple of the guys. Oh, but so enough of them. So he can be seen. Let me see. I'll say that these 2 guys. We're trying to get him into cover. I'll say these 2 guys.
Yep.
He's got cover from. So you'd only be able to shoot with these 2 guys. So it'd be 3, 4, 5 dice against him.
Okay, then I'm gonna move.
Well, they have pins on them, so they can't move. So they've been,
Oh, they can't.
They've been in a firefight. They need to
All right.
recover.
So can they try and rally then?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So that's how many dice?
3. So they get rid of 2 pins, but they still got that
Okay.
1 hanging on.
Yeah. Okay, but that's gonna make them less shooting targets.
Yeah.
And then they get another action, and they're gonna shoot at these guys. I think.
Yeah.
I think they got better shot at them.
Oh yeah, they do.
Okay, so that's 4. I've got 4 guys in that group, so that's 4 dice plus 3 dice. Do they have any pins?
Negative.
Okay, so it should be 7 dice total. Ugh.
That's 1.
Wow. Awesome, guys. Back to school.
Yeah.
How to shoot. They forgot how to shoot.
Forgot how to shoot again.
Yeah, they
when they
recovered
remember.
themselves and got cocky and
Yeah.
said,
Look
"Hey,
at that, they held on.
I got 1 shield too."
They held on.
Oh, we hit 1. We're great shots. No, we're not.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then they're done, and then Sleazoid can go.
Yeah.
But Sleazoid can't make the move because they're pinned.
Oh, right. Correct.
So what Sleazoid could Sleazoid could try and they don't have so this guy doesn't have a pin, correct?
Correct.
No.
How many dice would he have against 4D?
You're gonna capture another guy?
So you can only capture.
Right.
You can only have 1 captive at a time. So
Does
So-
it say that?
that's in the actual rules, right?
Oh, okay. I was like, oh darn, I can just catch another guy.
They're not
okay.
Pokemon.
Then I am going to move him Let me see how close I can get. If I can try and get this objective away.
Yeah.
I don't think I can. I don't think I'm quite close enough.
You can make it with 2 moves, but then you need another action.
I don't have any cards to
Yeah.
spend, unfortunately.
Was this, well, you can you have 2 actions, so you could move twice and be in contact with it, and then if you activate them again later this round, then you could.
Oh, you're right. Absolutely, and it's all about points. So yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to move him over to try to get into contact, and then yeah, I should be able to try and get that because it's all about getting points.
Yeah.
At this point. Yep. Okay.
All right. And you're dragging her with you. So.
Yep. There we go. Okay. Oh, she's on her head. Okay. Cool. Then my 3s have done.
All right. So draw your
So
card.
I get to draw a card, correct?
Yep.
No, or did I use my card?
No. Well, so the end of the phase, you're drawing a card. So.
Yep. Okay.
And then into phase 2.
Well, we got.
So when you activate him again, what?
So if they've already activated, they lose an action.
Yeah.
If the cards mismatch, they lose an action.
Then he would be.
So you could activate him, and he would have 0 actions. So you want to make sure you have those face-up resources to get that actions that you actually want.
Yep. No, I know exactly what you're saying. It just took me a minute to figure that out.
Yeah. So everything it's more efficient and smoother if you are activating guys on their cards and you're spreading out those actions amongst all of your units. But, if you really want to do it a different way, you have that flexibility.
Yep.
All right.
Well, shoot.
And how many points are objectives worth?
3.
That's what I thought.
I'm ready when you're ready.
Okay, I'm on a 3.
Me too, and you get to go first.
Okay, I'm going to activate my Sleazoid. He loses an action, but he gets 1, and he's going to take this.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it. And you take that. And we need a...
Red.
Yeah, let me create one for you.
Okay. Great.
Do.
And then he did his thing, and then I guess these guys technically could get rid of their fired token, right?
Yes, or they could rally. They could get rid of that pin.
Well, I'm going to reload these guys so that they can potentially shoot again.
Okay.
And then I'm going to rally these guys.
All right. So it's 3 dice. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I get rid of that pin.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1 action, correct?
Yes, but they only had 1 action, right? Did they already get activated this round?
They were already activated,
Yeah.
yep. Okay.
So you could move them, but that's it.
You can't move them because they got a fire token.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry, I was looking at your card, not the dudes. So you're done. So you draw your card. And it's
Done,
activated.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm going with the 3s. Trying to see if what I can get. And even though these guys have already ran one, there's no penalty to there's no bonus to shoot them again.
If you can get them, so if you can kill 2 of them or get them put 4 pins, like if you can get rid of them, you'll get a point for that. It's probably better to try and take an objective if you can, but
right. Well, can't do that either.
But yeah, I don't know if you can take an objective because you'd have to kill. These guys are controlling those. They're locking it down because you can't. You'd have to kill them before moving on that objective.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. I'm just going to move. And then I got 3 dice plus 2 dice. So it'll be 5 dice. And we're just going to shoot.
Shoot at those guys. Okay.
Yeah. We'll shoot guys. And roll that. Give me some good ones. And we got 2.
2, and they get 3 or 2 defense,
Just
right?
2, yep.
Okay. 1 shield, so
So they take a pin.
1 pin. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then these guys down here, and which is too bad. It almost worked.
Yeah.
So I can go. I can
they-
move.
They've got a pin on them.
Move 6.
Oh, they've got a pin on him.
Oh, that's
They
right.
got the rally.
Yeah, it's almost going to work, even with not that. So they got to rally first, maybe. So 3 dice. Let's see if I get a rally.
Hey, they did it.
Okay.
And then I can move. And then I gotta stop 3 inches away from you. So
Yeah.
whatever that would be. Gotta find the ruler, which is it's
You're.
my
I'm fine with that.
well.
It's close enough. I think that's 3 inches. Yeah.
Well, I think I'm 5 inches from.
Oh,
you
you're
right now.
5. Yep, you're good.
He should probably be in contact though.
But you'd be up there touching that thing, right?
I'm
So
just having some trouble here with. There we go. It's a little closer. So I assume you're using because you rallied for 1 action, and then assume you're using the second.
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, I'll
Sure.
do that for you.
Oops, I can't move those guys. I'll pick them up. Whoa.
Oh no, they finally noticed me.
And that's
That's it for their move.
yep.
All right, draw that card, and we've got our last
Last
play. One last play.
Yep. Well, since they've already. So every time you extra activate them, you lose an action? Is that cumulative?
No, currently it's not cumulative.
Okay.
I've been toying with that idea, but it's
Okay.
kind of hard to explain. So
Yeah, no, I get it. I just wanted to double check on that.
Yeah, this
Okey-dokey.
plan doesn't work. This plan doesn't work.
Um,
Oh well, I'll still do it.
it's always worth doing it.
Yeah. I got
All right,
it.
I'm on a 3. Okay, so I'm the tiebreaker.
Yep.
So these guys have cleared their guns, so they're going to shoot at her in the back.
okay.
So even though they've activated, they get 1 activation, so they can shoot. And then let's see. So that's going to be, if there's 5 of them, so it's going to be 8 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She gets 1 defense for cover. There we go. 5 hits.
Ooh.
Oh, did she have plugs in her armor too?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Several.
Okay.
yeah. You
3,
got
5, 7 additional dice.
Oh, okay. So I need 2 more. I got those.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So that's 7 additional dice.
Just
Well,
two
that's
more.
only in 2 more. So that's 7 total hits.
All right, and I rolled 3 shields, which is not a lot, which will kill her multiple times over. But I could spend another card.
No,
on
so now that
her.
she's
Well,
routing, we can't do that. So
Oh.
now she's going to take a casualty, and then now she's dead.
She's
Because
dead.
she's routing, you can't spend those
Oh,
cards
yeah.
to save her.
Okay.
Oh, got you.
Okay. So she's okay.
She is deceased.
Okay. Then that's 3, 3, and then Sleazoid. He's just gonna. But what's he gonna do? I mean, I suppose he could charge those guys.
Yeah, he could. Because then they'd be engaged and...
And they'd
you
be
know,
engaged and pinned.
Yeah, and...
And he could just whack him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's what.
couldn't do anything. Yeah, basically. Right.
All right, so I'm just gonna charge him in there.
Okay.
Yep.
So you throw a pin.
And-
They get a pin on them for that.
And then let's see. He gets 4D plus 1 for the pin.
Yep. All right, so that is a check. So it's 3 hits.
3 hits.
Now you just get 3 dice, right?
Yep.
He's whacking a squad of 5 troopers.
He's going. He's like a kung fu master, going in there with his staff,
Yeah.
whirling that thing around.
Right. He's definitely been the MVP.
Yeah. Oh man.
Never mind.
Yeah. All right. So this was your roll here. So they take 2 hits. So that's just a pin.
All right.
Oh wait, I don't think I could have attacked. I moved. Never mind.
Oh yeah,
I
you're
moved.
right. Well, you could
I'm
spend
right.
spend this card here.
I'm gonna spend that for the extra attack. Yep.
Yeah.
So that we did it. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There you-
And I've done all my 3s. So
All right. Well, then I'll do my.
maybe they can kill the Sleazoid and free.
Wow, that would take
Space
everything
Cadet.
to have happen. Yeah, I don't think I can kill the Sleazoid though, and he's got nothing on him.
Yeah, he's got no.
oh, do I draw another card?
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So it's 3 dice plus figure. So hand to hand.
It's yeah. So it's their vigor, which is 3, and then 1 per figure. So you've got 5 here. So it's going to be 8 dice, just like shooting.
And because he's a character, correct? The Sleazoid.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can add 3
Yeah. You
to
can.
my
Yes.
defense if I need to. Okay.
Yes.
Oy oy oy.
Wow.
So I got
Okay.
5.
Well, I'm gonna do that. So I've got. He is level 3 plus he gets. I'm gonna give him 3 to his. So he's gonna do 6 dice. Do I get anything else, or is that it?
Nope. I think that's it.
Okay. Come on, guy.
2.
2 shields.
2 to 5.
So he takes 3
So
hits.
3.
What's his vigor?
His
vigor's 3, so
vigor-
that's a casualty. He would be slain.
I'm going to spend a card to keep him alive.
Yep.
And I have 2 actions left. Can I just attack him again?
Yes, you can.
And then.
Oh, he
did
took pins. He took pins. How many pins? So there was 3. I think it's just 1, right? Because his will is pretty high.
His will is 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he takes 1 pin.
Yeah, so I got 3 more dice added to my.
Yeah.
So, I think we're at the point in the game where I can just keep plugging his armor, right?
We'll see. I mean,
Yeah,
you got
maybe.
2 cards left. He does 3 casualties. It's impossible.
That's true.
This time it's got
5,
6. Yeah.
Okay, so I've got
Bunch
3
of these
defense
dice.
dice.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It's possible.
It is possible. Oh,
Ooh.
Mark, that's 2
Not good.
2 casualties.
Well, we'll just. He has 1 extra action, right?
Who does? David?
Yeah.
These guys? I think they have 1 more action, yeah.
Yeah. one
Okay,
more
so
action.
I'm gonna make him kill me because then well, no, because then you don't have an action to convert that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have it. I can't anyway because I'm still away from it.
No, because if you kill me now, aren't you touching it?
No, I don't think technically he's not touching it.
I'm not touching it.
Oh, okay.
I stay 3 inches away from you.
But we're going to have a heroic battle to try and free
Yeah, but I want to
the
keep that point.
captured space cadet.
Yeah.
Capture Space Cadet. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna do that. So you're gonna have like 50 million dice again.
Oh, I got 4 more dice.
No, 2.
Oh, you get
both of them.
You get 7 more dice. I'm just moving it, trying to move it over. There you go. There you go. You have 9 dice just from plugging up his various wounds.
Oh crap!
Plus, he gets another pin, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, wait. So
I might even got a.
You may just roll all the dice.
I think it takes 2 pins. Right?
Yes,
So you did
that's true,
6
2
hits,
casualties.
which is higher, yeah.
Okay, so you just roll all the
I roll all the dice. This is as many dice as I've ever.
This is like having 5 bards in your comp.
All to kill Sleazoid, which is just a moral victory. All right, that's a lot.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I don't think it's possible.
Well, yeah. Well, let's see how many.
Sure. So roll your 3 dice to try and stop the 10 hits.
Yeah, I think he's dead, but it's worth it just
No.
to.
Yeah, you just gotta see. Gotta see.
Yeah.
You might just roll, if you roll 3 shields, I might just.
No, okay.
No.
Yeah.
So he goes down.
So I lose the 1
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. So I got her back.
Yeah, she is freed from the clutches of the
wish-
vile Sleazoid.
But you don't have an action for her to take the.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Well, there we go.
So
And
let's-
that's it.
is that the end of the game?
Yeah, let's. So that's the end of the round. So let me check the
Really
points
close.
here. Yeah. So the bad guys got 3, 6,
6.
and then how many units did they kill?
They
We
killed 2 full units
Yeah,
here.
so that's 8.
That's 8.
8 total. All right. So the bad guys scored
There's
8.
nobody else routing, right? I don't have.
Yeah, I
it.
don't think so.
Okay.
Good guys.
These guys rallied, so they're not routing anymore.
Good guys get 3 points, 4, 5 for the 2 characters dead. And I think that's it.
Yeah.
5. So,
That was close, though.
yeah, it came down to that last
I was
round.
behind going into the last round.
Yeah,
Wow.
and that was a a Pyrrhic win because they did free the space cadet and rescue her so they can
Yes.
escape
Right.
back to
Right.
relaunch another
That's true.
attack in the future.
Wow.
Well, thanks, guys.
Well, and I think playing it again would be smarter. Like, if he could get Boba Fett doing his, with a card flip over and like
Yeah,
that.
no, if I had to do this over again, now that I really understand the rules, I wouldn't have put him in harm's way so quickly.
Yeah,
He would have been more like a sniper, like just
Right.
yeah.
like
And
he'd be in the back picking people off that these guys were plugging into.
Yeah.
He'd like build a suppressive fire, and then build up the pins, and then guy in the back just starts taking people out.
Yeah.
But
And if you can arrange those resource cards, those face-up cards that you
Yeah.
flip face down, you could, if you get 2 attacks and a command or something like that, you can like attack 3 or 4 times, and those pins build up. Like,
Right.
you can
Yeah.
kind of build up this little plan and execute it at the end of the round and just really destroy an entire unit.
yeah,
But you have to, it takes a while to figure out how this thing works, right? So the first round is pretty rough. Like, what's going on? What do I do here? But by the end, you understand how it works. So,
Dude, I never win these things, so like, ever. Even the ones I design, I don't win. So, like, even if I didn't do it, this was a really good game.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, and you can import your own model.
Yeah.
But I mean, so you design the models for the game, and then you can take that design and stick.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain. It took me a while to figure it out.
Okay.
But yeah, so I sculpted it, and then I pull it into a different program to paint it, and then I export it, the painting and the model, and import it into Tabletop Simulator. So I did the figures. Somebody else did like the terrain. I just grabbed the terrain from their stuff.
Yeah.
And the models they're optimized for printing and casting. They're not really optimized for tabletop, so they look kind of funky if you zoom in on them.
Yeah.
But good enough.
I mean, I can tell what they are,
Oh.
Yeah.
which is,
Yeah.
I think, the most important thing.
Yeah.
No, this tabletop. This is the first time I've ever used it, and I'd say it's very smooth.
Yeah.
I mean, you could totally play a lot of things on this.
Yeah.
Well, it was a pandemic saver for me and my buddy. I mean, we would play.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm running a war game tomorrow, trying over Zoom, where I'm going to be trying to use physical models over Zoom, and I can see the advantages of this.
Yeah, that
Over
was
the
my
tripod.
my earlier game was like that. The guy just pointed the camera on his table and
Yeah,
moved
that's-
stuff for us, which
yeah.
was great because I mean you get to play, but
Yep.
and it might even be
Listen.
better than this. But it wouldn't. I mean, it's nice to move your own guys, but
Yeah.
it probably would have been faster if we weren't.
Yeah.
But we'd still need access to the cards,
Right.
Yep.
so that wouldn't have worked.
Yeah. Yeah. This
And
is it's a stopgap, right, until we can meet again face to face. So.
yeah. And then when you're going to Kickstarter?
So I have a
Or-
Kickstarter launching May 3rd for the miniatures. Basically, it's a small Kickstarter just to do some of the miniatures, so I can make sure that they get done, that everything gets fulfilled, all this stuff gets shipped to people, and see if there is a market for this stuff. But the rules, I've been working on these rules for 4 years, I think. I'm still tweaking it, little bits. I'm in layout, so they're pretty much written. You can see, the card graphics and stuff are pretty much done. But I'm still probably, realistically, at least a year out. It's probably not going to be till next summer, till that Kickstarter is ready to go. So,
Okay.
but I am hoping to get these rules into people's hands. So, for beta testing and that sort of thing. If you're interested in it, I have starschlock.com. You can sign up for the newsletter there, and that's the newsletter list I'll contact for disseminating the rules and stuff like that.
Oh, I'll do that. My buddy and I would this weekend. He glad to have played this.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, it's great to see how far it's come.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark experienced the first 2 years of just
yes,
hitting my head against the wall, just it failing over and over. But I just would make people play.
No, but that's what you have to
for
do.
folks over the years. And the tough thing about playtesting, and then for a really good reason, they got to throw it away.
Yeah.
And you got let your mind get past, forgetting that you knew something before that.
Yeah.
But like you said, in many cases, it's so much better. Like you said, Mark, it's way better than what you're.
It's taken a while.
No,
All right,
I mean,
guys.
that was good.
Well, thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.
But I've been on this computer running stuff all day, and I'm
Oh
getting
yeah, I'm
tired.
sure.
Oh my god.
So-
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah.
Probably time to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we should have called it around.
Oh no, guys! I had a blast. This was my favorite part of the day. I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad that you guys had a fun time. And we had a close match, and it came down to the wire there. So this was a lot of fun. Thanks so much for playing.
Yep. Yeah, you get a good rest in.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta run more tomorrow.
My son is running a game, so I have to help him make sure it's running smoothly. And then Mark is running a game. I'm playing in his game, so I'm not running anything tomorrow. So it's gonna be a more relaxing day tomorrow, I think. So.
How old's your son?
He's 12. He's almost 13.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Good on him for running a game.
Yeah. So, yeah, it should be good.
All right. Well, thanks so much, David. This was really fun.
Yeah.
Yep. It was nice to meet both of you virtually.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice meeting you. Hopefully, we get to roll dice again sometime. So.
Okay, great.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
All right.